Alrighty. So I believe we left off with Aster's turn. We went to the very end. So we are at the top with Igneous. Igneous, you are currently kind of not quite surrounded, but you have two very large hulking beings, one Adam, one Pipfiend, looming over you.
Yes. So,
What do you
quick
do?
question. How
Yeah.
how tall is the throne room, I guess? Like
Um,
this area, the
this
gate.
area has no ceiling. Are you talking
Like,
about how tall the heart chamber is?
yeah.
Oh yeah, I guess with the throne in it as well. That's probably only like at its peak because it kind of goes up to a point like 15 feet. But the walls are probably like 10 feet tall.
Okay. And how big in dimension is it?
It's. I mean, let's see here.
Is it just what the grid shows?
Yeah, pretty much. So like,
Okay.
it seems to be like 30 feet across, a little bit like 20 feet across at the shortest, and the longest like 35 feet.
Did I write that down? Where did I write that down? Oh, yeah.
Okay. I hope this doesn't suck.
I mean, I'm wondering, could you just like wall of force them?
Can because it's cutting through their space, it's going to force them to make a deck save, and they have the chance to.
Is it if it's cutting through their space or if it surrounds them?
If it cuts through their space, it says.
Okay.
I'm guessing Boston can adjust that depending, but yeah. Anyway, I just want to dimension to the inside of the chamber though.
Okay. So you begin to cast a spell, and I forget, what does your specific dimension door look like? Is it just like a simple warping space thing, or is there any like flavor that you've added?
A simple thing. There may be some.
Okay.
What's the word? Again, just keeping up with the theme of space and whatnot. There may be some like purple notes to it, but that's it.
Okay, yeah, and kind of some of the spaciness of your skin kind of fills in there a little bit as you just say the verbal component to the spell. Space begins to warp, and then Asmodeus' seal, big and bright, appears over the gate chamber, and your spell is basically canceled out.
Oh, I don't even move.
No, it's like the kind of space rippling that begins to build up around your body as you prepare to, just kind of bursts off. And then that seal fades away.
Okay.
It was at this moment he knew. He fucked up.
Okay, let me subtract my spell points first. I am going to fly up all my movement. That is, I believe, 120 feet.
Okay, so they'll get tax of opportunity.
Yeah, that's fine.
We'll first go with Adam. He's just going to make his simple unarmed strike. That is a 16 on die, so he's got.
Oh, that may hit.
That's. Oh, math is not mathing right now.
If it's 16
above
on
a 20?
33.
Yeah, that does hit.
He has plus 17
Okay.
on his attacks. Goodness.
That's why I immediately regretted saying what I got in the dice, because I'm like, Spencer's going to do the friggin' math.
I mean, I also was like, yeah, that's. I figured.
I mean, I feel like that's usually the.
Okay, 19 damage. So as you fly up, he just punches you like right in the side of your leg, and you can feel your bone kind of fracture a little bit, and the reverberation of that just kind of travels up your entire leg up into your side. And then the pit fiend is going to do its thing. It's going to use its bite attack. Oof. Okay. So it's going to go up to bite you. and it only just kind of catches like the end of like your boot. And as you fly up, you just kind of kick it right in the roof of its mouth, and it flops back onto the ground prone.
Right.
So you got that one. So you are good. You fly up 120 feet.
And that's gonna be the end of my turn.
Okay. So Ram, you are still stunned. Make your roll.
Alrighty. Moment of truth.
Bada 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 bada.
Wisdom, or is it intelligence save?
Intelligence. Yep.
Oh,
I
no.
think so.
I'm I'm
Yeah, pretty much. That's you. That's you right now. Okay. It is Adam's turn. He is kind of lacking in the range department. Closest he can get. Yeah. So instead, he's gonna pick up the Pit Fiend, and he's gonna kind of the fastball special him. You're gonna kind of grab him by the shoulder, like grab him by the feet, and kind of squash him down so he can like hold him sideways, and then just rears back, spins, and is gonna attempt to throw him. So I'm gonna make a strength check with disadvantage because this guy is quite large. That is going to be a 19. Then I'm going to roll to hit. Yeah, that's going to hit. That's, I think the same thing I rolled last time. 33. Okay. So you're going to take, and this is, I'm going to count this as a impromptu weapon because the Pit Fiend did not have a prepared action. He was not clued into this. He got picked up, his eyes went wide, and he got launched. So really, his body is just kind of slamming into you. So we'll make that.
Is the Pit Fiend get a free fall after this?
Since it's on turn, I imagine so.
Yeah, he was unprepared.
As 19, that's another 19 damage. As this Pit Fiend poof, smacks right into you midair. He's quite large. Go ahead and just make a shoot. Some sort of. I want to make you make a save, but your flight is kind of make an intelligence save.
Okay, safe.
Yeah,
right?
yeah. Only because this is like kind of what controls your magic. Okay. Yeah, you are able to instantly stabilize yourself as the Pit Fiend comes plummeting down. And yeah, he's gonna just collide right into the ground, falling. Let me see, actually, does he resist this kind of damage?
Josue, get
Okay,
out of there
he'll take
fast.
half of this.
I know. I am planning on it.
Just roll this on here because that's easier. He'll take
Nice.
24 damage. Okay. That is going to be his turn, unfortunately.
Can you guys hear me?
Now we can.
Next save.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, I guess he can make his save. Let's see if we get a nat 20 here. That's a nat 1. Okay, Drake.
Actually,
Okay,
Josue, does he say anything about his wife at all?
He's distracted by the fact that he got just like
Hammered by a freaking.
it's fiended, and his leg is fractured to some extent.
Okay, fair enough.
Okay.
Also because his spell got countered, pretty much.
Okay. What Drake's going to do? He's going to use his action.
Okay. Thank you, Christian. I'll go put that on the counter real quick.
But yeah, so he's gonna use his action to summon Draco. Actually,
Okay.
let me actually real quick. Let me see. Hold on.
I love how far I have to scroll down to
How
find
far?
Draco now.
Shouldn't be too far.
Maybe I can just use regular Dragon.
Last I
He's got
used
wings
him
now,
was
doesn't he?
the city.
Which kind are you wanting to use?
Right. He does. Let's have him just be lightning. Oh, isn't it? Because last time we had him, he did hellfire damage, or is that
I think he could. I don't think he had to.
I think it was just what happened.
okay? Because I know
I
like
don't remember, but I'm
both.
pretty sure it was just what happened.
Okay. Let's just do. Why not?
You said lightning?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna just give you a winged dragon token for him because he's got wings now anyway.
Do you want to pull up music at all?
Well, what?
You want to pull up music or?
Oh, yes. I totally forgot. Where are you? Oh, you're all the way over here. Where are you placing him? Let me give you control of him
Wait,
actually. Real
let
quick.
me first off. I'm gonna get a little closer.
Okay, you got control.
I'm actually first going to turn invisible as my bonus action. Using my one ability. I've trying to remember how many times I've done that. I've done it at least twice. I know I have enough because I can do it like up to my proficiency bonus. So I can. How far away can I summon Draco again? I always remember like how far I can put him. Drake companion. Oops. I was just gonna try to expand it so I could look at it. My bad. Within 30 feet. Okay, so like maybe like 30 feet. Oh, okay. I'm gonna like go like here. 30 feet from me. Be about there. You'll be up here. 50 feet.
Can I ask
Okay,
what the black
perfect.
lines are?
So I'll be right there. I'll summon him right here. So I will just put him there. And I figured Draco can do so. I'm gonna instruct him to push a button right here. Like I have him, he's up enough, and he should be able to see it. I'm gonna tell him to push that button. They're up
So
in the
here.
they're up in the air, right?
Yes.
Okay, they're up in the air. So like I think he can go about there.
Okay.
So to use all of his flying speed, and I think he should be. I figured Draco, he's big enough and like smart enough, he can push that button.
Yeah. He should be able to. Have him roll a strength check.
Oh, I forgot. I had to do a strength check. Just strength. Oh, good. Yeah, 22.
Oh, that's just from Christian. That's from when Adam did supersonic punch, which he can do. That like ripped up his arm pretty bad, but he did that and it shattered the area. 22. Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
Draco runs over, like does that thing that dogs do when they kind of like jump just with their front legs, and it just brings his front paws down and smashes into it.
I'm going to still invisible, kind of also move a little bit, like. So I'm kind of like. Is there like a ledge? Like, is there like some distance between the edge of here and the lava below?
Yeah. There's a decent amount of distance. It's probably about like 8 to 10 feet.
So I'm gonna move myself kind of here and like get down a little low. So even with invisible, like I am behind the stuff there.
Okay.
So that way he can't see. Oh, also,
Did you push the button at all right here?
which button?
This button.
No, I got to it with my turn, but I haven't pushed it. I'm going to do that on my next turn.
Gotcha.
I use my turn so I can summon Draco, and he would help with that. Hopefully, then
You have your token. Your token's at the very
hopefully
bottom.
then she will hit this button, and I'll hit that button my next turn.
Also, Christian, just so you're aware, these buttons are a way to escape. They're the
Buttons?
yeah. So
Wait.
the
You guys told me. Nope, Saber's not pushing one. You guys told Saber not to push buttons anymore.
Oh,
Well, he
It's
doesn't
also-
also know. He also just doesn't
doesn't know about
that.
it anyways. So
That's true. It's
You
also a
don't
red
even
button.
you don't even quite know that.
yeah, because I'm convulsing on the ground.
I am probably the only one that knows in the Queen.
As
Yeah.
well as Drake.
I talked with Drake, and Drake was able to tell me.
I definitely should.
Finn kind of weighing you down. Like he is succumbing to this a lot more than you are, and it's what's preventing you from being able to kind of rise to the surface and take control of your body. So kind of as this is happening, and as you're seeing this whole battle layout, and Asmodeus, just flying around in the air, knocking people down, and you unable to help. What's going through Saber's mind?
In a way, Saber's kind of feeling, because I'm trying to think of, he's feeling kind of panicked because let's remember Saber's body's back to normal. He still has the mind of a child though. So he's seeing this
That is
person
true.
who raised him panicking inside of his own head and succumbing to these effects that he's just kind of, he doesn't really know what to do other than just, I guess, just try to fight these effects and move his own body the best that he can, while also trying to, I guess, not just resist Asmodeus' effects, but Finn's panic state as well.
So you are still like trying to take your body back.
hmm
Are you going to try to do anything about Finn, or are you just trying to like solo do this?
I mean, I guess, Saber would, inside of his own mind, just kind of go up and place his hand on Finn's shoulder, just trying to, shake him out of it, I guess, and to just kind of wake him up, remind him that he's not the only one in control of this body.
Well, what do you say to him?
Hey, this is, we've already died together. We either live on or we die here again. It doesn't really matter to us, does it?
I'll roll a persuasion check.
All right.
Not bad.
It's the lowest I can if it's not on that one.
Okay. As you say this and like place your hand on his shoulder mentally, he raises his head and finally looks at you, and he just seems still nonverbal, but he reaches out to you to kind of get your help to lift him up.
Is he like kneeling in like fetal position almost?
Yeah. He's on his knees, like his head was down. He was
I'll
kneeling
definitely.
to Asmodeus
Mhm.
mentally.
You said he reaches out to me, basically.
Yes, he kind of holds his hand out to you so you could pick him up or help him stand up.
I put both my hands on his arm and just lift him to his feet.
Okay, make a charisma save.
Charisma save. All right.
Actually, do a check.
It's the same. It's the same for me, so it
Well,
doesn't matter.
with
It's
saves,
gonna
don't
be
you get advantage since you're rogue?
Hold on. Let me.
Oh, I think there's something.
Slippery mind.
That's wisdoms.
I thought it's all.
I'll let it apply in this scenario. You can roll again.
It doesn't have advantage on anything actually.
Well, the
Do you
Boston
still want me
still
Boston's
to?
says.
still giving him advantage.
Yeah, go ahead. Go roll again.
It's just proficiency in wisdom. Yeah, you're right.
Ooh, nice.
Nice.
There we go. You find the strength within yourself to lift this guy up as he stands before you. And though mentally you still feel yourself like small, kind of within this mental image, you begin to get taller than him. And you can feel kind of strength returning to your body, and this mental area just kind of fades away, and you find yourself standing in this very hot space, rock beneath your feet, burning lava to either side of you, and you are back in the battle. What do you do for your turn? And you're just now taking in all of this. So I guess I'll describe what you can see. Just directly ahead, kind of more into this island, you can see up in the air Aster, Aster, are you an eagle right now?
Yeah, I am.
I think you are to
Well,
move faster.
Yeah.
yeah.
Okay, so you see an eagle, you assume to be Aster, of course, basically flying like headfirst towards Asmodeus. I think did he even get any attacks done on you?
He did, yes.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
hit
yeah.
him with.
So he's got some like sunburns, and she's got some kind of bludgeoning marks. Other than that, from where you're at, I guess you could see Igneous floating in the air, and that's about as far as you can see, I believe, at the moment.
And to see these steps. These all, none of these have like ceilings, but they have walls.
Yeah, so where walls are drawn, they're like 10 foot high, but otherwise they're all open air except for that heart chamber at the top.
Okay. So I am going to free action feline agility. So that's going to double my speed. I'm going to go ahead and action dash. So this was 30. So that's just normal.
I think it would be funny to do when he sees a red button. Maybe every time he sees a big red button, he should throw like a save, whether or not he tries to push it or not.
Make a
There
charisma
are some
save.
big buttons.
I would say you do see definitely Draco here as he's like pressing down on this, and you see it turn a color.
True, yeah.
But whatever you gain out that.
Movement. I always forget, is dash just another 30 feet of movement for me?
It just doubles whatever your current movement is. It's your whole movement again.
It's just taking
So
your movement
if you are
again.
feline agilitying, I think that doubles your speed, right?
Yes.
So you're
Yes.
doing 60, and then you're doing 60 again for your dash. So you should be able to go a total of 120.
How high up are they again?
I mean, I can go 180 as
They're like
well.
120 feet in the air, I think.
So. And you said Igneous is farther up, right?
Say what?
Igneous is kind of farther up.
Yeah, he's floating in the sky, about on the same level as Asmodeus and Aster.
Just like right as he snapped out of it, you saw Igneous just get clapped by a flying pit fiend, but not quite flying, just flung pit fiend.
Yeah.
So you'll see Saran that's just on the floor.
If you go there,
Yeah,
it is
yeah.
difficult terrain there, from my understanding. Right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I do have my boots of speed, which ignore that, I think. Okay, so my dash is actually going to be a bonus action then, instead of the action.
Sweet.
And I'm just going to go up here. Are these steps upwards or downwards? I assume
Upward.
upwards.
Up.
So wait, is this not Saran here?
No, that's Draco.
Okay.
Yeah, you kind
It
of
just
just
looks
came up
like-
after Draco like pressed the button, and now it's like glowing like a blue color. You don't
Mm.
speak Draconic, I remember, so you can't really communicate with him.
I do not. No, you just speak every language under the sun.
I do. He just speaks.
That's my point. It pisses me off, Thomas.
Well, sorry.
I mean, you
It
know
doesn't
thieves can't.
come-
He doesn't.
It doesn't come up that often, where it's just like oh,
The one
like
language I do know, Thomas, you know it. It makes me sick.
yeah. We haven't had to do much with Elvish or Dwarvish. Come on, we need to throw some dwarves or elves. in
No,
English.
screw dwarves.
Hey, me
Exactly.
father was a dwarf.
That's true.
Screw you.
Okay.
Hey, it's not
So
very
you run
nice.
up there. What now?
Okay, he's on the ground.
Draco.
Draco is on
Asmodeus
the ground. Yeah.
He's
Oh,
just on the
Asmodeus
ground,
is in the air.
like not like laying down on the ground. Asmodeus is
How high in
120
the air?
feet.
Asmodeus is basically like just coming out of a swing that hit Aster's bird face.
He's like 100 feet or so.
Let me see.
I don't even know quite
Um,
fully 100, but it's around 100.
Yeah, he's a ways away.
I believe. And no, is there anyone next to Asmodeus? Like
Aster.
Aster is.
next to him? 5
Yeah.
feet?
Yep.
Alright. I am going to go ahead. Let's see. You said 120?
Yes. He's just floating right in the air.
Yeah, I'm trying to decide if I should short bow or long bow.
Well, he's
That's all
more
I'm
like
trying to figure out.
horizontal because he's like Superman flying. a little bit.
Longbow usually farther. Short bow mostly would probably be unless it has a further like
It doesn't.
distance. Longbow would probably hit him
So-
for sure.
Well, I'm not going long bow, I'm going short bow. So short bow range is 80, 30, 320. So 320 is the disadvantage range, right?
Yeah,
Well,
that's you shooting at him with
after
advantage.
80 is disadvantage. Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I meant. $16 or a 20, so 16.
Yeah, so you launch one of your blood arrows that just goes completely wide and falls half.
Well, don't you have advantage with
Sizzling into the lava.
Aster next
Not
to him?
advantage. He would
I
just
do.
have sneak attack.
Okay.
Because he has already gone in combat. That's the only way I would have had it.
Yeah,
Alright,
that does
that's my
not
turn.
hit. Oh, okay.
And she already took her turn to press a button, or was that from like last turn?
Oh, Bensozi, yes, she does get another chance. So she's going to.
She's like,
She is in a weakened state, so she's not like
yeah.
her full regular self. And she mentioned her powers were drained.
Like someone to say like Queen of Hell, like you push some buttons. Thank you.
Yeah, so she'll. Come over there, make a strength check. Nat 20.
Nice.
She slams the so far, like down so hard it like cracks a little.
I'm glad of any NPC you're controlling, she's the one you get a nat 20 with.
Yeah. Okay, there's 1, 2. Oh, is it just 2 left?
Yeah.
Nice, okay. Well, now Asmodeus' turn. He is still faced off against Bird Aster.
Although he did notice.
Helena, are you
up.
tracking your bird form's HP when you were taking damage?
Nope, because I forgot I was a bird.
Yes. So any damage, I think, is all the damage you've taken just been this like last round?
What is she being
Or did you get hit?
classified? Is she a giant eagle?
Yeah, I believe so.
I'm pretty
she's a
sure
gi-
it was the
Yeah.
first time.
The giant eagles have.
You thought it was what? What's right?
They have 26 hit points.
Like I'm pretty sure it was the first time she got hit.
Yeah, I think so.
Because she lost. She got hit by thing and lost some tipper hit points. She's down to 113 max. What's your max normally?
138.
Okay. That's 25.
Oh, you should be out of your bird form.
No,
Oh, at
that's-
26? Oh,
that's
so
only-
you're barely
that's
in your
fine.
bird form. So you're very
I
bludgeoned
think
bird.
she only got hit once, right? Because Spencer did put on here at one point earlier 113 Aster max.
Yeah, I think that's true. So he's just going to use one of his other attacks. Actually, this should have happened way earlier, but on the
Of the lair.
yeah, he would have just frenzied himself again. So the same thing when he puts his like fingers into his brain, he starts shaking, leaving this like red after image. So he has now frenzied himself. He's going to use a attack against you. That's going to be a 34.
Yeah.
What
So
we really need is
You have
good
1
armor.
one HP left as your eagle, right? That's right. He
Uh,
did 25 damage, so you have 26 as giant eagle. So you have 1, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. So basically, most of this damage will be going to your main HP, just subtracted by 1 because that goes to the eagle form.
Okay.
And you take 21 points of damage. So just subtract your main health by 20. As he smacks you out of your eagle form, you revert back into your normal form. You're not knocked out of the air, though, because you have your own wings.
All these attacks are her also losing her max HP.
Yes.
They're
Yeah,
going
as long as
down.
he's using the staff of his, it's going to be docking the max HP. So he does one of those.
Yeah, that's been fun, Christian. Drake's at 50 max HP right now. But thank God for my temporary hit points.
Now,
How much max HP does it go down?
20.
so you should be at 93.
Unless that 21 also counts towards her losing some max HP.
No, I think the one will just go to the eagle form.
Okay. So I'll even put on here Aster 93 max. Because she was at 1. What was that again? 113, 20, so 93.
Okay, so what does he want to do? You guys are split up, which is a problem. Let's see if his ability.
He hasn't been giving Aster or Saber much love at all. I think he's Brian's down. He sees that two of the things are dealing with him.
No, okay, that one's better. Okay, he's just gonna point his staff downward and is going to launch a big ball of fire that will hit and just erupt in a 60-foot radius. So Saber make a deck save. Have Draco make a deck save.
Good job, Draco.
Am
I
I
don't
in
know if
that?
you'll.
Oh yeah, I forgot.
Well, I mean, I am
Wait.
higher up, so like, am I barely out of it? Like, is it to here, or does it go?
That does touch your spot.
But it is
I
higher.
mean,
So if you look at geometry and radius,
It's not that much higher though.
Do the no snapping thing too. Yeah, it will still hit you.
would I be able to make a save again
Would it?
if it hits
Yes.
me?
Let me check.
It would hit himself too, wouldn't it?
oh, he's on the floor.
Oh yeah,
I mean,
no,
he's
you,
in the air. He's in the air.
getting hit doesn't trigger it.
I think you have some cool dice. He's been rolling. His saves are really high, so I think if you
Okay,
have some cool
Christian,
dice, Christian,
that does not
do you have any
succeed.
cool dice?
I mean, he takes half damage.
Yeah, that's what I'm like. And what is half damage of that? Or do we not know yet?
We're about to find out.
Okay.
Ah! 75, 30. Is it rounded up or
The
down?
fire lands and just woof,
She runs down.
and
What are you?
usually I do, yeah. So
37. 25, I assume, succeeds for Draco.
yeah, so he'll just take half of this.
37. Good thing, because if he didn't succeed, he would be out now. Because he doesn't have that much
Okay,
health.
I'm at 67 hit points.
And then he still has 3 more attacks he can do with his staff. So he's
Boston,
going to.
you haven't answered my question yet, by the way.
Oh, what was the question?
I was wondering if I can make another save immediately after taking all that damage.
Oh no, I said the damage doesn't trigger it.
Okay.
Um.
Womp womp.
Shut up.
Okay, Felina, he's going to make another attack against you. That is
What?
going to be 36.
Yeah.
22 damage.
Okay.
I'll make sure to update the health on your character as well.
I am. And does my
Are you
max?
putting it? You don't have to change your max on your sheet. You just have to change your current HP. Otherwise, we don't know what your max. You'll lose track of what your max is.
I mean, if she never rolled
Oh,
for
I
her
know what
HP,
it
then
is.
we can always figure that out.
I think she did. Go
She
for
did.
it.
I do.
We can look at
Oh,
other maps.
Fiend, you changed your max HP.
Yeah, that's what you said. You said the
No,
guy's doing.
don't change your. No, it's affecting it. It's decreasing your max HP, but you don't want to change it on your character sheet because then you'll forget what your max HP originally was.
How
We
much?
just keep track because it's not permanent. It's just
We can
for
we
now.
can add back what she took.
Well, we know that she.
She took 25 at the beginning, and it dropped it down to 113. So it's
I
138.
just wrote it down. I'm fine.
What's your
Okay.
max HP then?
138.
Okay, perfect.
Okay.
Okay.
Yep.
I'll just update that on your character sheet. Just make sure to only update your current HP and then write down your temporary max.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, he's gonna make another swing at you. Yeah, that's one higher than the last one.
Austin, you changed it, and now I don't know what it was.
It's 138. I just put it in. You have 71 current HP.
No. Okay,
Her max was 73 before it was changed. I remember.
No, it's supposed to be 71 though, because she got hit with 22 damage.
Oh, okay. Never mind.
That's 71.
So 71 then, and then she gets hit again.
Okay, and then another 17 damage.
I'll bring it down to 54.
Yeah, 54.
And then he'll switch over to Saber, so he'll drop down. Flying
Well,
Hood.
Yeah,
Boston,
you-
I had more. I had more than my temporary max. That's why I was keeping them separate. I had more health.
From what?
How do you have more than your
I don't
temporary
know.
max?
But I
Yeah, you
did.
didn't have any temp HP. You just had regular HP.
Yeah, you can't.
No, because when I was an eagle, it went down.
Well, yes, yeah, no, that was factored into everything.
Yeah,
The
that was
Eagle
definitely-
only. Yeah. Oh, I see what you're saying. No, I think. Yeah, no, you would only have. You'd have 25 more than you have now.
Yeah.
Okay, that puts her at a
So you
better
should be at
spot then.
96,
So 54 plus 25,
79.
79. Okay, cool.
Okay. He is, I guess, leaving your field so you can get an opportunity attack on them if you want, Felina.
Yes, yeah.
Oh, I want to.
Okay, so it has to be a weapon that you have like access to. So most likely just Mr. Chomp, unless you have like a weapon currently in your hand.
Technically, it's just my arms, so I'll just Mr. Chomp can go.
Okay.
So I should get the
Oh, it hits.
feat.
Okay, I rolled it.
You should get the feat that lets you use spells as an opportunity.
Hey, there's this
attack.
one time
go
I
ahead and
bit a
roll
god.
damage.
Whoa,
Whoa, I didn't.
Whoa,
I didn't mean to do that.
that's
Nice.
okay.
Just take the
damage.
first one.
I mean, the first still the best.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, it is just kind of right now chump change, but
I mean, it's better than nothing.
yeah,
And any of it counts too.
yeah.
Then that's he's going to use his final attack on Saber. That is a 20. Oh my gosh, where is it? 27.
It's
Can you use evade or something to half it?
21 damage.
Okay.
And that's going to drop
Uncanny
your
dodge?
max as well. Only temporarily, but it will drop it.
sorry. What was that?
It's going to drop your max temporarily.
Are you gonna
So
uncanny
like
dodge
a
it?
bit of your. The other people play their
That's around
characters.
Okay.
Just focus on your character.
I literally. There's nothing
Yes,
I can
but
do,
don't
Boston.
Let
I'm
other
just
people play
saying.
their characters. So yeah, so Asmodeus flies down to Saber. He's just now joined the fight. He's going to give him a whack. Mr. Chomp reaches out, just grabs a chunk of flesh that peels off as Asmodeus flies away. He lands down where Saber is, and just kind of with an uppercut swing, nails him right in the forehead, splitting some skin. And then that's going to be it for Asmodeus, but he does have legendary action, so he's going to use one of those. And he's going to strike Saber again. It's a 23.
Okay. I'll uncanny dodge this one.
Okay. 18. So you take 9 damage.
Nine.
So he swings it again. You bring up your forearm. It smashes into your forearm. Your bones strain against the force, but you keep it from getting any more vital spot. And now that brings us to the Pit Fiend, who just got dumped on the ground. So he's going to have to take half his movement. So he beats his wings, stands up, and then is only able to move 30 feet higher. He does have
Okay.
some range.
90 feet away.
He's going to go ahead and try and cast. As long as he's. Yep. So he's going to do the classic thing. He's going to open his Pit Fiend maw as fire begins to burn up in his throat, and then just a ball of condensed fire launches out, looking like a tracer round, just soaring into the air. And right as it gets up next to you, Igneous, ignites. Make
it
a
like-
dex save.
So
It's
a spell. Is a
Yeah,
fireball
was
you
it a
could
spell? Or
Yeah,
just
so
You're
Yeah,
too
he's
far
casting
for
fireball.
counterspell.
yeah, I'm gonna counterspell that.
You're too far for counterspell.
Am I? Wait, how far away is it?
90 feet.
90 feet.
Okay. Okay, you deck save. Come on.
I
You'll be
think-
taking half damage regardless. So.
Well, I also have advantage because of my.
Oh yeah, you're cloak.
I don't know how much. I don't think- I think
Ooh.
Pit Fiend's fireball is big enough that won't.
No,
Oh,
not
oh.
quite. Not quite. Not
Ooh,
quite.
okay.
I'm
damage,
still standing.
Yeah, 11
Better
damage
than
to you because of your
ever
fire
been.
resistance. So yeah, the fire poof, explodes, just poof, blowing your clothes in the wind of it.
If it was anyone
and
else,
singeing them. Your skin is left burnt, but not fully like charred.
Okay.
And that's
If anybody
all
was
Mr. Pit
floating,
can do.
if anybody was close, they would hear him learn Primordial.
All right, Aster, your turn.
could you?
No, it's my turn.
My turn.
Nuh-uh.
Oh wait,
No,
yeah,
it-
you're right. For a second there, I thought it was Igneous's turn.
No.
Sorry.
Aster, go ahead. What are you doing? You just got thwomped by Asmodeus.
You do see Saran on
he's
the
left you.
ground.
Yeah, but you
Am
just
I
saw
not
Igneous
using
get
the
blown
turn
up.
order
Say what?
thingy?
Yeah.
Oh, it doesn't show it. It shows it as a dude.
Yeah, it's
Oh, yeah,
only
you
showing
guys
half
see my
of
nerd. I
them.
don't know why.
What?
Yeah, the tracker. Don't pay attention to the tracker. It's being funky.
Okay.
Yeah, the
I
tracker
see.
has not
Okay.
been working.
I think it's just because I added people to the initiative on 2 different maps. So depending on what map I'm on, it shows different people. I think that's why.
Hey Boston, can you just
Uh,
take a screenshot of the turn initiative and just send it to us? That way we can all see it.
I mean, not really. Oh, nuts.
I mean,
Don't
I don't
do
think it really matters that much.
It's nice to see it.
Yeah, but I don't really know how I can get all of it in.
We already
Uh,
do have
picture.
we already know how it goes, though.
Yeah, no, I don't,
More or less.
it's fine.
I know who
Anyway.
I'm after.
Yeah.
Aster,
you
go
know
ahead.
that.
I'm gonna cast. So, I can't really heal myself anymore, right?
It won't. Yeah, it wouldn't do anything because you can't raise your health above.
Max
Yeah.
What
HP,
is your current max now?
Okay.
Saber
what
has
my
about
health is
40,
at. Okay.
50 hit points he can heal.
Okay, I'm gonna cast Sunburst on Asmodeus.
With
Now here's the issue here.
What?
This one's gonna be harder to sculpt around because Draco, Asmodeus, and Saber are all in very close quarters.
I mean, yeah,
So
you are also really close.
yeah, so
well,
you will most likely get Saber and Draco. You could choose which one to get into it. So you could get just Draco and Asmodeus, or you could get Asmodeus and Saber only, but you're bound to get one of them.
and probably get me in it as well.
probably not.
It's 60-foot radius.
I mean, if you can, unless you think of something else, or maybe just let him just see while you go try to do something else. Because you also do see Saran
Well,
laying on the floor.
Okay, well, I'm gonna summon a Draconic Spirit.
Okay.
And
Remember, let her figure out her turn.
Okay,
That's the
sorry.
best way to learn, anyway. Is just to.
Yeah,
Okay, so you're summoning a Draconic Spirit. Where are you putting it, and what kind of spirit is it? Like what?
let's see. A chromatic.
Okay, just give me a color. What color dragon?
I don't know. A black dragon.
And you're putting it where? And also, how
Just
big is it?
next to us. He is. Dun, dun.
How far can you tell me? Because you are, remember, like 100 feet up or so.
So he's a large.
He's a large. Yeah, what is the range on the spell?
60 feet.
Yeah.
Okay, well, you can spawn him in the air. I believe he can fly, right?
Yeah, it's a dragon.
Okay, what does it look like as you summon it?
I do like some cool hand movements, and then a bunch of colors shoot out, and the dragon pops out and goes.
Yeah. And it
Okay.
should
Yeah.
it should be able to reach him if like
Yeah,
she
someone's
summons it.
mid-air. So he's basically 60 feet above where Asmodeus is. When does this thing go? Does it go right after your turn?
Yeah.
Okay. So that is summoned. You still have your movement. It's back to your normal movement. You'd have to use your bonus action to wild shape again. I think that'd be your last wild shape.
How many does she have at this
She gets
level?
2. So you used 1, I believe, so far. So you can use it again to be able to get more movement.
I think she has because she used wild shape to try to turn into
a crow.
like a crow
Oh,
thing.
that's right. Yeah. So I guess you are out of it.
To sneak around.
I forgot about that. Yeah. So you are out of wild.
It's just crazy that like you don't really get to wild shape any more times until you're like.
Yeah, I think that is
that
lame.
level.
Really
I feel like they should up the amount if you can do that.
Okay, getting a little further away.
Well, I'm going over to this gem for next time.
Oh, nice. Okay.
Okay, so that's. Wait, I guess before I moved, could I make a chomp chomp attack?
As a bonus action?
Yeah.
Yeah, what's his range?
Let me see. It's in the.
It should be one of your attacks on your main page.
It is, but you want to know the range, so I'm looking
Yeah,
for
well, I
it.
should say the range as well. Oh, I guess you don't have it on yours. Uh, 39. So you would have to move 30 feet down to be within 90 feet. And then you could hit him just barely. But you'd have to go straight down. Hello?
Okay, I'm not gonna do that then.
Right.
Okay, I'm just gonna go back to my spot, and then that's me, and then it's my dragon.
Yes, what's your dragon going to do? Here, I'll give you control of him. What was that?
We lost Thomas.
No. All right, Fiend, what is your guy going to do?
He's gonna multi-attack Asmodeus.
Okay.
With
So
everything
first-
with everything that's surrounding him right now, does the dragon get flanking?
Well, he's 30 feet above Asmodeus, so he has to use his movement first. Well, he's 60 feet above Asmodeus. You know what is his movement speed?
30. Wait, flying 60.
Okay, so he can get down to Asmodeus, and then you could position him like right behind him, so he gets flanking with Saber.
Sure.
Cool. So
What's
make your
flanking
roll
do?
at advantage. You get advantage on attacks against him.
So I roll it twice then.
Yeah,
Each
and you pick the
time, yeah.
highest one. And what's the bonus to it? It should say in the spell description.
Wait. I can attack.
It's your spell attack modifier.
I know I can attack 3 times.
Yes.
Okay, I thought it was just 2. Okay.
What spell did you cast it as? What
Level
level? Just right at 5. You cast it at 6. Okay, so yeah, you get 3 plus a breath weapon.
There he is.
But yeah, it's just your spell attack modifier. So that is 9. So you got a 19, which doesn't hit. So he goes to bite Asmodeus, but he bites against like the draconic scaling of Asmodeus' own legs and can't break through it. So roll with advantage again.
I got the exact same.
Okay, he bites, clashes with the scales. Jeez,
20.
these are bad rolls. Not quite. He bites again. Cannot break through his scales. He gets to use his breath weapon though.
Okay, my breath weapon.
30-foot
He has
cone.
to make a dex save. Okay, so make a dex save.
Okay.
Stupid. My Wi-Fi just stopped working for a minute there.
Weird.
It's
11. He failed.
Oh,
Then he gets 6 damage in chromatic.
oh no.
2d6. Okay. So. Oh, you get to choose which damage type it has resistance to, and then that's the type it is. You chose Black Dragon, so that's acid.
Okay.
So I guess acid damage. So yeah, just roll 2d6. Oh, 6. Okay. So he splashes a little bit of acid on him, and it sizzles a little bit.
And that's all. Dragon was pretty useless.
Yeah, it's unfortunate you missed those attacks. He could have done some damage.
Yeah.
Can be at least another target instead of you.
Okay, Igneous.
Yeah.
Okay.
Just more targets is good.
Okay, let's see what I can do. So that button is pressed already.
I'm about to my turn press this. The only one really is this one.
Question I just don't remember. Are the Pit Fiend and Adam still in the floor, or is the Pit Fiend flying?
Pit Fiend's
This
flying.
thing is now flying 30 feet up in the air. Adam's still on the ground.
Okay. Stay around, I think. Okay. Okay. I am going to cast. I'm gonna fly up like 50 more feet, and then I'm going to cast Arcane Hand in front of me.
Attack
Oh,
does go
okay.
as a wall.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's a good idea.
Okay, yeah, your big fiery hand appears.
Yeah, so it's just below me, in between the Pit Fiend and, or in between the Pit Fiend and me.
It's like some sort of
Cool.
love novel.
My pit
What?
fiend and me.
The Pit Fiend and me.
Okay. And I am going to end my turn there.
My turn.
Sweet.
End turn.
Okay.
All right, end turn.
Nice.
Woo! I did a thing. All right, I'm gonna leave for another hour.
Uh-huh.
Okay, it is Adam's turn.
Feels bad to be bad.
Adam doesn't have much use against you right now, and he's going to instead.
He doesn't. He could try to find the others. Us.
See, he's just going to head out to the middle as fast as he can. So he's going to use. He's just going to jump 60 feet. Because that far. He's going to dash and jump 60 more. He's going to land right back in the middle of the room. Bam. And that will be it for him.
All right, I'm back. Oh no.
Okay, Saber.
Save. Should make a save for him.
You are now
Make a save for
yes.
him.
A 6.
Oh boy.
Saber, you are now face to face with the King of Hell himself, Asmodeus, and he's just smacked you in the face.
You got the dragon guy. There.
Yeah, so you have flanking.
You are still muted if you are trying to say something.
Okay. You said we are flanking.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
That gives advantage, right?
Yes.
Yep.
Yeah, that's what I needed to know. We're just gonna go ahead and just go ahead and attack him with my sword. We'll go. Did it roll? Okay. We're gonna go two-handed.
Okay.
What?
Nat 20!
Nice.
Thank you
Who
for
needs
stealing my nat
advantage?
20.
Yo,
Nia
okay, yeah.
needed that.
So after having to like hype yourself and your parental figure up to fight this guy, he's just smashed you in the face, and almost with the smugness, you summon the blade to your hand and just pierce it like just straight through his chest.
Let's see
Okay,
what that.
so that is
what's the
28
sneak
from the
damage?
crit.
All right, let's get a high roll on
And
the
then-
sneak attack.
That's what I was about to say. Let's go.
I don't know what's
Oh,
good
there's
damage
quite a few
here.
sixes.
Oh,
It's not bad. So that's another
58
58.
plus
So
20.
28 plus 58.
86. It's not too bad. Not too bad.
Yeah, 86 damage. You ram it right through his chest.
ooh.
And then I am actually, and I'm going to try to be smart here. I'm going to bonus action disengage.
Okay.
And that is
You-
30 movement speed.
You run up and you get to meet this guy.
Who's this big guy? Who's
That's
this other
Adam.
That's
big dude?
Adam. That's Adam.
Currently, he's being possessed or charmed by Asmodeus to fight to kill us.
Do we think he'll attack his sensei?
He would.
Yeah.
He doesn't consider you as sensei.
Would you? I mean, would
anymore.
you? If you pass him right now, would you? He wouldn't attack you if you're able to pass him, but
Mm,
But
well,
the
I
question
definitely
is,
can't pass him, Thomas.
yeah, because that's
I have
difficult
30
terrain.
movement speed.
That's true.
Well, I also only have 30 movement. So we're just gonna.
How high the ceiling
Those
are
are-
the how high are the walls here?
10 feet.
10 feet? I mean, you could probably even jump on top of the wall.
All right.
If moving down here is a bad idea, so be it. That's my turn.
Okay. Drake.
All right. I am going to first off see how much temp hit points I get. Oh boy.
8.
Well, at least I got some. I got a decent amount last time. Also, how long have I been in this form? I have not been keeping track of how many turns we've been going.
It's been too long, honestly.
I don't think it's been a full minute. I don't think so. I don't think it's been 10 turns. Okay, anyways. Alright, Drake will go over to the button. You want the strength check? Please, come on. I don't know what I need just to push it. Please not. You just need at least a 10 or more.
Oh, shoot. I don't know where I had that written down.
Please, it's just a button.
I mean, it's a gem that's floating.
A gem, whatever.
Oh, well, I have it written down on the map, actually. Whoops. 12 does not succeed.
Ah,
Gosh dang it. Well, fucking turn wasted there. He's action wasted.
It's an attempt.
Bonus action. Gosh, I was gonna try to help because I can see Igneous. I can see that he's hurting pretty badly up there. But he's like, gosh dang it, I just need to do this. Do I have anything else? I don't think he has much else. He's just gonna have to. I'm gonna use another bonus action to turn invisible and do what I did before.
Okay.
Because I just, yeah. So visible back kind of behind there. And I guess that's what I can do. Sorry.
can we have
All right.
Brendan join the
And
fray?
then-
Like the DM just control him?
I don't have the stats. I have no idea how to use them.
Okay.
Yeah. I have stats for his soldiers, but that's about it.
We can make use of that.
Draco, though, I guess, he'll turn.
Oh, truly, I like them.
He will turn to, seeing that the other two are down there, and he just knows that he needs to just kind of be out here to like help as much as he can. He's gonna turn to him and he's gonna release a breath weapon on him. So he's just gonna breathe lightning out. But it's a way that doesn't hit the other dragon that's there. So he needs to make a dex save.
Okay. That's just a 14.
Yeah, that's a failure. So he's gonna take all of this.
Asmodeus finally failed to save.
He failed the
Finally?
last dex save. That's decent. 24 lightning damage.
Okay.
And he's
Good,
also gonna get to where he's behind him so that he's flanking him. Not that he'd probably do much, but he's just
Got
gonna.
dragons
that's-
everywhere.
He's just gonna growl at him.
That's advantage opportunity attacks, so
I don't think any of these two will survive to see another attack. But anyways, that's it.
Okay. That brings us to the Pit Fiend. He's going to go a full 60 now that he doesn't have to raise himself from prone. So he's now 90 feet up, and you're like 135 feet up, right, Ignis?
Can the hand make
No,
opportunity
he's
attacks?
like 170.
170
Yeah.
feet.
Oh, okay. I thought you just went like 15 feet more up.
He said
Anyway,
15.
he's going to.
Yeah.
Okay,
15.
okay. 15's going to open this mouth again, launch a fireball. So that's within. So yeah, he's 60 feet away.
That's counterspell range.
Yeah.
Okay, are you just going to full counterspell him?
Yeah, I'm gonna counterspell it. A level 4 just in case.
Okay, yeah. He launches the fireball, but a big flaming hand in front of your other flaming hand with its middle finger up appears, and the fireball hits that and just kind of it gets almost absorbed into it.
Like the one hand gives a middle finger while the other one's kind of like giving like a come at me,
Yeah,
bro.
the other one is gonna do the same, like also gonna flip him.
Two double fingers.
It would be funny if like someone's counterspell is like it pauses mid cast while it's like launching towards them, and just like it's like a mouse goes onto the screen, highlights it, and then just like delete.
Deletes it.
Resumes.
Okay, that's 15's turn. Brings us back to Asmodeus. Oh, I kept forgetting. Yes, he's frenzied himself again as his lair action. He is now surrounded by dragons.
Dragon.
Does he hate dragons after what happened with Saran?
No, he doesn't care. He's not that big.
Yeah, I
of a
guess he
deal to
doesn't
him.
care. He's like,
I mean, he has
One
been
of
saying
his
that
abilities-
we are just mere mortals and he doesn't care, so I imagine.
Okay, let's see what else he would do. You see, he does regenerate some health.
Oh.
Fun.
With more recent wounds sealing up.
Oh,
Adam has approach, so Adam can handle a lot of that.
what's her turn? I don't know. Like
Oh,
she probably
Kentozi, yeah, she would have gone.
she probably just moves down this way.
Yeah, if she dashes, she can get to here. Actually, she might go 120 feet over to this other one. Okay, she flies over to help with that. Asmodeus turns back, commands Adam to finish up the rest of these people. And he's going to go all the way down into here. So both dragons will get opportunity attacks.
with
At
So
advantage.
roll one of your attacks.
At advantage.
And Draco roll his.
18. Oof. No.
Felina. Just roll a d20 with advantage. So roll 2 d20s. Your
Oh,
guys
that
getting
That second one.
The
should-
second one hits.
Yeah, so roll damage with your Draconic Spirit. I believe it is d6 plus 4 plus 6. So a d6 plus 10.
Whatever she rolls,
Nice.
Draco's gonna infuse strike that for an extra 6 lightning.
Oh, roll another d6, Felina.
Already did.
I did. I added a 6 for
Oh, you
that.
do? Oh, okay. So 18 damage. So yeah, as he tries running away, Draco goes to bite at him, but his teeth aren't able to break through his skin. But this Draconic Spirit is able to just get its claws in and slash down Asmodeus' back.
What's that about? No sway.
Nothing.
I'm curious.
And he's going to come down here to Aster and Saber.
Don't need to worry about it.
He's gonna. Yeah, he's gonna swing 2 attacks at Saber. So that's a 26, a 28 to hit, and then his attacks against Aster are a 39, 37. Saber, you are taking 12, 24.
And make sure
24 and
I switch.
21 damage. So 45. 45 damage as he he just swings his staff into you. Bring your sword up to block it, but it's just he's swinging it with so much power that it's like your arms buckle and you just slam your own hands into your chest, and the rod just kind of breaks into your arms. He just swings at you on both sides, turns to Aster, bashes you twice. You're gonna take. Oof, that's high damage.
Was the 45 from both of them?
Yeah, that's combined. So it was 24 and 21.
Okay, because I was going to uncanny dodge one of them, so that's why I was like, okay.
Okay. Yeah. So instead, take
So maybe 12 from the first one.
33.
Yeah.
And then
this
you're
fight,
going to take.
we're going to get hellacious in a minute.
26 from the first one. And 23 from the second one. So 49. So you should have 39 HP. All right. Then he gets his other action. He's going to use that to. Yeah, he's going to cast Flame Strike on those dragons. So they're both going to have to roll dex saves.
Both of us?
Yes. So
Dex
Flame roll a
save.
dex save for your dragon. Thomas, roll one for yours.
Oof, nope. That's probably also a failure. I don't imagine it has that high.
My dragon just got a 12, so.
Okay.
That's the full damage?
So 14 fire damage and 19 radiant.
Yeah, Draco is down. No Draco.
Poor Draco. Does that mean he gets
Okay.
unsummoned, or is he?
Yeah, he's unsummoned.
Okay.
He just kind of vanishes.
Okay, Flynn, your dragon has 60 HP, I think.
Yeah.
Which
So
he should be up. You don't think he's
now
been hit.
has 27. Yeah, so he turns, points his staff, draws some infernal runes in the air as a big spell circle opens up and just a column of fire shoots out of it, nailing both these dragons and just kind of melting Draco and leaving your dragon spirit pretty singed.
Okay.
Meanie.
And then legendary action. He's going to whack one of you. I'm just going to roll for it. So, Aster, you're even, Saber, your odds. Okay, it's odds. 28. 16 damage.
Who's that to?
Saber.
Saber.
Okay.
So just once again brings his massive arm around and clocks you in the side with the staff. Then that's going to bring us to Aster.
I am down to 19.
Will
Okay,
Aster
I'm gonna
push to-
cast
You're going to guess what?
Sunburst.
Or not.
Okay, if you
Ma'am?
cast. So it's going to be Calypso, your tail smacking stuff.
that would be me in it as well.
No, I can do it like this.
Is it a 60-foot radius thing?
Yeah,
It is,
Radius?
yeah.
Saber would be in
Huh.
that from there. I'd be in that from there. I'd be in
Yeah,
that from
there's
there.
really no way to drop that without
You'd have to be
annihilating
like
them.
you'd have to be like very precise.
I mean, Saran, do we really? Are you really that hard?
I'm
That-
at 67 HP and stunned. I
They
will
would have
auto.
to be.
I will
It would
auto
have
fail
to
that
be
and
like
die.
mine. It would have to be like here.
You will not die from a
Even then, it would
sunburst,
hit.
Sarah.
It would hit Adam
Okay.
if she's fine with
Yeah.
that.
Yeah, if you are fine hitting your own dragon and Adam, you can place it where mine is.
I mean, right now, you kind of
There, though. Yeah, the one that I did would only hit Adam and Asmodeus.
Oh,
I
yeah.
don't know how
So,
I did, but I
Selena, if
did.
you're fine hitting Adam as long as his Modius, then you can do it.
But is Adam's mind still taking over?
Yes.
If I hit him, will that give him a chance to get out of it?
No.
Oh, okay.
Brings up to
I'm gonna
what
push the
Aster.
button first.
You know what?
Push the button first, and then I'll figure out.
Okay. Yeah, just roll a strength check.
Come on. Okay.
Yes, that's
strength,
stealth, but that's
That's
still a
still
high roll. It should
17.
be the
I'm-
same.
17 plus whatever.
Is your strength plus 2?
Oh,
It's fine. You don't need to re-roll it. Just what's your strength modifier?
2. Yeah,
okay,
it's the same.
perfect. It's the same.
Come on, 19. It's a button, a crystal. Whatever.
So you put all your weight onto it, almost like you're doing a push-up on it. You kind of jump up and hit it again with some momentum this time, and it pushes in and turns blue.
Just the one. Man, if I didn't fail mine. Sorry, Dad, I failed.
Okay. So that's your action.
Action still. And you
So you
can
still have a
still
bonus action.
move.
You can Mr. Chomp him if you'd like. And yes, you'd have still have movement, but it would provoke an opportunity attack because you're
Unless
within
you
his
have like
range,
a
I believe.
bonus action spell to do.
I'm gonna cast Moonbeam on him.
You that requires an action, I believe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, never mind.
I think a mercy you could do if you had like mass healing word or something.
Yeah, there's not very many bonus action spells.
Yeah, there's not a lot. You
Okay,
used
well,
all
Mr.
your-
Chomp.
Okay, yeah. Chomp chomp.
Chompy chomp chomp. Is she moon
Yo.
druid?
Yeah, she's Moon Druid.
Moon druid.
Selena, go ahead, roll your damage. A crit, very nice.
Not be too much.
Okay.
But...
So I forget if
16.
is it rolling it?
It's 16 damage.
Where's a net 20
Okay.
when I need it?
So 16 times 2
You too.
is 32. Okay, yeah. So Mr. Trump brings a seed into his mouth and spits it right at Asmodeus, which nails him right in the forehead, lodging the seed just right between his eyes.
Hell yeah.
I once bit
and
and spat a seed
then-
at a god. I can see him bragging about that.
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh,
I'm
interesting.
going to move over here.
I didn't know that you can 10th level Moon Druid can use 2 wild shapes to turn into an elemental.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay, that's my turn.
That is going to provoke an opportunity attack because he has, I believe. Oh no, never mind. He only has 5 feet. Never mind. You're good. So you get out of the way. Bringing us back to Igneous.
No, it's my dragon.
Oh yes,
Oh,
your
that's
dragon.
true.
He's gonna move closer. Boom, 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 boom. And then he's going to bite him 3 times.
Yeah.
3 times.
Okay. You don't have advantage, so just roll 3 separate d20.
That
Oh,
should
Hey.
hit.
All right.
And that
that's
might
2
hit.
hits.
What's
Okay,
his
2 of those
plus?
hit. Plus 9. So
Oh yeah, that definitely hits. 2 attacks,
Absolutely,
and then
so-
also breath.
roll. Oh yeah, that too.
So it's 9 plus 9
8.
is
Plus 8.
18.
So it's plus your
17.
your spell level. I thought.
Yeah, so it's 9 plus 9 and then 8 plus 9.
Oh, plus 4 as
Yeah.
well. So it's plus 10.
Oh, it's plus 10?
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so it's 19 and 18.
So 17 plus 20, so that's going to be 37.
Total damage.
Just with those 2 bites, yeah.
Plus the breath.
Yeah, so you unlike his dex save against the breath. That's a 24.
Okay,
Which
yeah.
is a
that
success,
succeeds.
but he still
So
takes damage.
he takes half damage. So roll 2d6 just because. Why not?
Oh, okay,
I
not
don't know.
bad, not bad.
So he
6
takes
damage.
5 more. Okay. So he runs over and starts gnawing on Asmodeus' back, digging his teeth deep into his side, pulling back, digging into his shoulder, and then just kind of hawking a loogie on his back of acid, which sizzles a little bit. Most of it, though, just kind of splattered on the wall because Asmodeus kind of stepped to the side. Sweet. All right, Igneous still suspended in the air with a nasty pit fiend after you.
I am going to. How big is the pit fiend?
Large.
Besides large.
I don't know if that's gonna work then. I was trying to grapple him with the hand.
I thought the
I don't
hand
know if
could
that's gonna
grapple
work.
large creatures.
Okay.
Because it's huge, right?
Oh.
Is the hand.
If the target is medium or smaller, you have advantage on the check. Oh, so huge or smaller. Yeah, you can do it.
Okay. Perfect. So let's see. It is a plus
How
8.
far can the hand move? Or where did you put it? Did you put it close to the monster?
I put it like right below me, and you said that the pit
He's
fiend is
60 feet away from you.
60 feet. Yeah, and I can move it up to 60 feet. So I'll just move it right over as a bonus action, and as part of the bonus action, I can make the attack too.
Sweet, yeah, go ahead.
Okay, so it is a d20 plus 8.
With advantage.
Why?
With the
Yeah, why do I-
grapple, does it have? You said huge or smaller has advantage, right?
No, medium or smaller.
Sorry, I misheard.
Again.
Yeah, it's not gonna.
Yeah, that's not going to happen.
I mean, he has to make a contested roll, right?
I think it's to
Yeah,
hit.
is this an attack that when it lands it grapples, or are they making contested grapple checks?
It says
Oh, you use the hand strength score to resolve the grapple. Okay, so this is just using the strength score of it, which is that a +8?
Yeah, it is a. So that's a total of 26 and a modifier of +8.
Okay, yeah, so I'll
For
roll
the
my
strength.
strength. I got a 17 on the dice, so
Yeah. Okay. Uh,
yeah. So the hand flies down, grabs the pit fiend, but it just kind of tenses up and then release breaking out of it. The flame fingers kind of break apart before reconstituting.
okay. I guess I'm just gonna fly over. Oh, wrong one. There we go. Yeah, I'm gonna fly over here. There. And descend like 20 feet once I reach that area.
Okay.
So now you're a total of 150 feet in the air. Are you going to be above the lava or below it? Or above the lava or... Okay, like right there. Gotcha. Just was wondering
It's
for
been-
certain reasons.
Or
been
good,
acting
or
up.
good.
It's been acting up ever
And
since.
that's gonna be my turn.
Don't worry.
Yay,
Not like
my
I was measuring
turn!
an 80 for any reason.
Aw. Pass turn.
You need a 20?
I need a 20 to get out of this.
It's because his intelligence
The
is low
DC
enough.
is 24. I am not getting out of this
Bruh.
unless I get a nat 20. That's why I've
How
been
does
saying,
Saran
where are
and
my nat
Buck-
20s when I need them?
Hold on. How do
You did?
Saran and Saber have the same intelligence?
Okay.
Except
It is.
Saber has a +5 to his saves. What?
It is Adam's turn. He's going to jump.
There's a dragon.
He's just going to jump right on the dragon.
You can't jump on the Hydra's back!
And he's just going to. Actually, he's going to use his lariat on it.
Apple?
He's going to jump in the air, hold one arm straight out, and just come barreling down. That is a 27 to hit. And he moves 60 feet, so he's going to do 66 more damage. Actually, no, what's the max on that? Oh, maximum 48. Oh, okay. So he's going to do a total of 78.
Yep. So nothing can get Saran out of her issue, right?
The only
Besides
thing that can get
herself?
her is a 9th level power word heal that can overcome the stun condition.
Yeah, we can give her
Okay.
additional dice and potentially advantage, but that's it.
Okay,
So
37.
what if we just kill her and then heal her? Will she be better?
Pardon?
If she, I think if we die here, we die really like for good.
And just knock her out.
I don't like this plan.
So
Well, we don't have
Adam
anything to heal.
runs, jumps, dives in the air with one arm out as the Draconic Spirit turns around. His arm catches it right in the throat, and he just kind of goes into the wall, slamming his arm through its neck and through the wall as the Draconic Spirit disappears.
My guy died.
Yeah,
Yep.
he did 37 damage, and he had like 20-something.
No.
So
Okay.
that was one attack, though he moved his entire range, and no one else worth attacking is close to him. So
Dang.
Oh, thank
ouch.
Thank goodness. Make a save, make a save, make a
Please.
save. Nat 20, please.
Spencer, I'm
3.
not sure you're going to live this next turn.
What was that?
All right, Saber.
Try to just run.
Hey, boss, in what's the word? In Infernal, Saber's like, okay, time to bring out the big guns.
Oh, he's gonna go
And-
kaiju mode.
Yeah, we're going kaiju mode.
Kaiju
That's why I was
fight.
asking about the size of the food. He's not a kaiju. That's the issue.
Kaiju curb stop.
What is gargantuan when it comes to actual size? Like
I believe it
square?
is
Maybe
It's
5
really
4x4.
It's
4
literally
by
like anything bigger than huge. Like it's a 20 by 20.
Yeah, so Saber, you would
I'm-
be. Honestly, I think for how I see it in my mind, you're about like
I mean, you matched that freaking Titanus.
Titanus, yeah.
Yeah. Meanwhile, it's like, oh, Felina, you didn't actually need to press the button. I would have just stepped on it.
Yeah, so probably about that big. Okay, yeah. So once again, you tap into all of your mana, surging it into your blood, which is expelled from your body as you float in the air. Your blood just coalesces and coagulates, forming these big hunks of blood armor. Your own blood, the iron of it turns into chains, shoots out, grabs onto these pieces of armor, pulls them into a shape that mimics your shape with the massive snake tail and 2 swords, one made of flame, one made of like ice blood.
Sorry, I was just setting up the HP.
Yeah, now you find yourself just bound by chains all to your legs and your arms, reaching out through this entire body, and become racked with pain. As a lot of these chains are just fully coming out of your skin.
I need to make a note of it. I forget. Did we say I can make an action or a bonus action after this? I think it was I think
bonus action to what?
transforming is an action. I think the transformation was an action, and then
Correct.
can make a bonus action, though, I believe.
I mean, yeah, if you have an ability that is bonus action.
Wasn't the Snake Chakram bonus action?
Wasn't?
Because I was able to do it. Oh, no, sorry, that was part of the multi-attack. That's why my brain did that.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I forgot to mention that the snake, the blood chakra forms and the snake grabs it.
Where is it? Where is it? I'm trying to find it. 'Cause I know. Can I also get a 20-foot aura around me? How do I do that? Because he should be in that aura, if I'm right. There we go. Thank you. Okay. So. When this form starts, they take 3d6 poison damage. Boston, make a con save with Asmodeus.
Disaster also, you make one?
Yes.
Can you roll for me, last?
I was gonna be quiet about it too.
Asmodeus got a 30.
I wasn't looking at the thing. That's why I know.
Is it? I mean, is it? Are we just gonna do it like this, or? Because it's more than 20 feet. Like.
Yeah, when we put on the token, it's 20 feet out from him, and then because the token is so big, it's really big. So when I put it in on the token, I just put 20 feet, and it's basing it off the size of the token.
I mean, yeah.
I mean, if I drop it to this with this form.
Can you roll for me, Boston?
Oh, sure, yeah. Is the computer being weird?
I'm doing the litter box.
Oh, that's 20.
Yes.
Nice.
Nice.
Jeez,
Thank
she maybe
Felina succeeds. She does still take 9 poison damage.
Now where's my nat 20?
Frick off you.
Hey.
Where's
Um,
it's just like the Devalin art.
um,
Oh my gosh.
36. And what did Asmodeus get, Boston?
You got 30.
Okay, so he doesn't take it. So Asmodeus and Felina both take 9 poison damage.
You can't see the poison does not seem to affect Asmodeus. He doesn't
Okay.
seem to react to it as he kind of breathes
That
in this
is
blood
good to
vapor
know.
that's coming off of you.
Good to know.
Okay. So the poison doesn't affect him. I am assuming fire won't affect him. So we'll try one more thing. We are going to go ahead and if a creature is with okay. I am going to move ever so slightly.
Now, since it took an action to activate this, you basically just have your movement left at this
Yes,
point.
that's all I was doing.
Okay,
Yep.
you're stepping forward,
All I was doing was
repositioning.
moving.
Gotcha.
I'm stepping in, seeing if I can get him with my stomp, with my foot.
Yeah.
And that'll be my turn.
Okay.
He's much smaller than me, yes?
Yeah, he's quite a bit smaller than you now.
What is the queen's
You-
initiative again?
Puny god.
8. So she goes after Drake.
Okay.
She has an initiative?
Yeah, the queen has an
Yes.
initiative.
All right, Drake, your turn.
The initiative
Okay.
thing is wonky right now because of the 2 maps that everything was
Yeah.
on.
Yeah, I'm aware.
53.
Nice.
That's not too bad. Not too bad. So 125 temporary. I'm gonna probably just after this turn, I'll probably just I don't know. I'll see. We'll see here. I'm gonna go ahead and try this again. Come on.
Nope.
F my life. F my life. But you know,
Your wee little bird legs can't push it.
the little bird legs. Seeing Igneous is pretty badly hurt. I'm just gonna cast Healing Word level 5. Hopefully,
How
there's-
high up are you? Can they reach 150
Oh wait,
feet?
how far are you still? Just 150 feet. I could fly up to you.
He's
how
120
long's
feet.
How long's the range?
60 feet, it says.
I have 100 flying speed. It probably was only like if
Oh
you
yeah,
could
you're
get
fine.
to it, but
You can make that.
You should be able to.
yeah, I'll probably just within the range. So like I've moved like the 10, 15 feet it made to get there, then fly the rest up. So let's say this took about like, oops, gosh, I don't want to be on that anymore. I want to not be a circle, a
Much.
line.
How much?
I'd say it probably took about 20 feet to like fly up and then 15 over. I can fly 80 feet up.
And they'll be within
And
range.
then, yeah, that'll be within range. So
How
you
much
get
healing is?
18. Not that
Yay.
much, but it's something.
At least I'm not at 10 anymore.
You're not one
And
shot.
Yeah, basically all the burns on you wash away.
I'll just be like, gosh dang it, as I see like the queen come by, I'm like, I'm sorry. This is in my voice. What a drag. So weak.
No, the queen is on our side.
I'm useless. No, like I'm saying that like
I'm talking to Christian because he sent a message.
Yes, I'm talking about Asmodeus.
Oh.
Queen.
Oh yes, he does go after not directly after, but he's
Oh, does he
after
go
him.
after? Okay, not like is he going after him?
Yes.
all right. That I guess will be my turn.
I see what you mean.
I guess next is her.
Yep, so she's going to move the rest of her speed there. She's going to make a strength check.
Come on.
Please, come on.
18 on the die.
Nice.
That's what you
So
needed?
she leans down and pushes into it, activating it as the gate rises up in front of the heart. So let me delete that on there. Room is now open. And then it's Spiffing's turn. So he is all the way over here. He's going to fly 60 feet. Oh, whoops.
Yeah, see.
In this direction.
Right here.
I'm gonna go to him to focus on me.
And he's going to fire a fireball right at you and Bensozia.
Drake is up in the air.
I am up in the air.
Oh.
I am like 80 feet up.
Oh, well, he'll shoot at you then. No, Bensozia. He'll blast you right with one. So roll a dex save.
Dex save. Okay. I'm also going to use my reaction to use absorb element.
Okay. So it launches a ball of fire from its throat, flies out at you. You put your hand out as you absorb some of the fire as it's expanding, but the rest of it just kind of rushes right around you.
I do still take half though, but I did lessen it a bit.
That's 19 damage you take.
19. That's okay. I have temporary HP, baby.
And that'll be it for that one. It is Asmodeus. He's now standing in front of this massive, towering saber. He's going to fly up to kind of meet your face.
Boston, he has to make another
Con save.
con save. Yep. Is it possible for him to get less than 16?
No.
But he can roll in that one.
He can roll that one.
So, yeah.
But he did not. So he succeeded.
That's for the poison damage constantly. I mean, if he doesn't,
immune to poison, or he's immune to poison damage, so I'm not even going to roll it because there's no point in rolling it.
Is he immune to poison effects? So if he is, then there's no point in.
None of his abilities recharge. I keep rolling 1s and 2s.
I'm glad that
it.
none of those abilities are recharging.
I want them to recharge.
No, you do not. No, you do not. No, you do not.
I wasn't here to see the fun stuff.
No, you do not.
Yeah, but you see the fun stuff. Look at Saran.
I got stunned. His ability recharged. I rolled a nat 20 out of the stun, and then he did stun me again.
Okay, he's going to cast heal on himself.
What?
So he's going to boost 70 health. He has heal and mass heal.
Okay, but he can only do mass heal on himself once per day.
Yes, so he's just using his one heal. Then his natural healing ability also kicks in, so he heals a total of 130 health as a lot of his wounds begin to close up on their own, and then he just switches some magic into himself.
Regular form, right?
I think so.
Yes, Saran is in regular form.
Yeah, she's in her regular form.
Okay.
And then he's just gonna start bashing on Saber.
He's like
that 20.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, oof.
Then there is a 29, a 36,
okay,
and a 32.
And what kind of damage
is it possible for him to miss?
What kind of damage?
Yes.
I believe it is. Oh, it is necrotic damage.
Well, that's upsetting. Okay.
Only uncanny dodge, probably that first that crit. Oof.
Oh, also, I did forget to mention, any effect that removes a disease allows a creature's hit point maximum to return to normal.
Ooh.
Oh,
Say that
So,
again?
heal
Any
does
ability that can remove a disease can return hit point maximum to normal.
just checking something real
What?
quick.
I could have did this the whole time. You turd.
Yep, lesser restoration.
Pardon?
Okay, anyway, this roll damage.
Wait. We're gonna talk about this, Boston. Pardon? How were we
I didn't
supposed to know
notice it.
that?
I didn't notice it.
I mean, that's only hit points. Who cares?
What do you
It's
mean
not
you
like
didn't
you can
notice that?
It's only our life. What the?
It's better to know now rather than not having known.
Okay, the first attack does 52 damage, so he just flies up,
Yeah,
holding
lesser.
the staff out, and kind of using the momentum of him flying upward, he swings it against your new form's chin. He's going to swing it again. That is 18 damage.
Okay, so it brings me down to 200.
Are you gonna take half of the first crit?
I can't, Spencer.
Oh, you can't use that kind of
25?
dodge in this form. Never mind.
25 damage from that third one.
You said 45?
No, 25.
25. I was like 45. Like, bruh.
How much did you take on the first one? The
175.
crit?
Then 23 for that last one. So he swings up, hits you in the chin, brings it down on the head, hits it in the side, hits it in the other side.
Okay.
And then his turn will end. He'll legendary action to attack once more. That's
Hold on.
gonna hit.
Hold on.
Hmm.
Before, at the end of his turn, Colossal Step comes into play.
When what?
So, my Colossal Step, if a creature is within this form's area when it ends its movement for the turn, it must make a dex save.
No, when you end your movement for a turn.
If a
Because
creature
keep stepping on him. He's
Okay,
flying.
wait,
though.
it would have come into play either way then. Oh, he's flying?
He's flying now. When you moved into his space earlier, I guess it would have kicked in. So what's the save for that?
It's a dex save, so a DC 18.
Yes, I'm feeling his
Oh,
I don't
I
know
got-
if he can even fail that, but
He got a 24.
okay.
Does he take half damage or no damage?
On a failure, on a success, they take half damage. Okay. So it's gonna be 4d10 bludgeoning halved.
Here comes your giant foot.
So 11 bludgeoning.
Okay.
I mean, that's not bad. That's still damage.
Yep. All right, and then he's going to hit you with that the attack. He got a 39, so he's going to do an additional 24 damage. And this time he just kind of takes the end of the staff and gouges it into the neck of your giant colossal form and rips it out.
Kind of
All right.
annoyed this staff doesn't do bludgeoning.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it's like stealing your life force. Aster.
It's my turn.
Yes.
It is your turn.
Oh, Felina,
Okay. Yes.
can you make a con save?
Again?
Yeah. And then also take 14 HP of poison damage. Oh. Felina, you're poisoned.
Yay.
This half speed.
Hold on. Let me look at lesser restoration.
Which
Yeah,
those
so poison
restoration
gives you
will end it.
disadvantage on.
I think that'll end it anyway.
Attacks.
Pretty much all your rolls, I think, have disadvantage with poison.
I think it's only attacks. But let me check.
I think if she lets her restorations herself here, then it should just get
Yeah,
rid of it
but that would
anyway.
be.
Well, I
Oh,
don't
but
have
the
that
Freckles
spell,
does.
so
I thought you said you had lesser
Oh.
restoration.
Oh well, they,
no.
Do you have heal though? That may help too.
Yeah, I have heal.
But does heal get rid
A
of
poison
that?
creature has
Yeah, it
disadvantage
gets rid
on
of poison.
attack rolls and ability checks.
but your hit
Does it
point
get rid of-
maximum's still gonna be kind of this.
But would it get? No, it also gets rid of poisons and such.
It doesn't get rid of
Does it?
disease, though.
It does. This spell also ends
Hold on, what?
blindness, deafness, and any diseases affecting the target.
Oh
Heal does. Heal does.
yeah,
Yeah,
do that.
that's what I was saying.
Do you want to?
Or can you do that on Saber as well, and just like have him get back to full health?
Well, it's a single target spell, but what are you wanting to do, Selena?
So if I heal myself, can I regain my maximum hit points?
If you cast heal on yourself, you will
Gain
return to your
up
normal
to-
maximum. You won't gain back to that, but your maximum will return, so you can heal up to that point,
Oh,
and
I
you heal
see.
70, and you won't be poisoned. So
But
it
you'll-
will end all of that.
But you'll also still gain the health from that. It's just like healing normally. Basically,
Yeah,
you'll just heal like normal. I don't know if you want to upcast or heal, but
And you won't be poisoned or anything.
up to you.
Wait, what happens if I upcast it?
You just heal an additional
more.
10 per slot level above.
Oh,
So
okay.
so heal is normally 6. So
Okay, I'm gonna cast heal on myself and brings me back up to 95.
And your hit point maximum is now returned to normal.
Yeah.
Now I feel less. Now I don't feel as bad.
And she's no longer
Yes.
poisoned either.
you're no longer
And
poisoned.
then yeah, Asmodeus, how far away?
Are they aware of or hear like this gate at all probably opening? Probably not.
Probably not.
Okay.
My character is currently going through quite the
Well-
tism.
Well, yeah.
He's in the absence seizure.
Okay, Boston, Chomp's doing his bullet seeds.
That unfortunately does not break through Asmodeus' skin, so you launch it and it just kind of reflects off of him.
Okay.
But you
You wanna
do
move-
surge healing into yourself. The poison that you just kind of inhaled from
You want
Saber
to
exits your body.
move?
If you end your turn in this space, you will.
I know, I'm
end your
moving.
turn. Okay. You move out of it. The blood poison expels from your lungs. You cough it out, and you can feel your kind of life energy go back up to what it once was.
Yeah, right here. I got to.
Thank you. Okay, I think yeah, that's all I can do, so that's it.
Okay. Brings us to Igneous.
Wait,
Hey.
Boston.
Oh, what?
If I heal Adam, will that make his brain go back?
No.
That's not quite. Yeah.
Okay.
Only the greater restoration.
Yeah, something that can remove the charmed effect.
Is
dang
the
it.
hand is the hand back over where you were, Igneous, or did it come with you?
Yeah,
Or...
it's over here. It's still over there because I didn't move it.
Okay,
I couldn't move it more.
that's fine.
All right, Igneous, what are you doing?
Okay, let's see. Mhm. Is the fiend pit flying? Or is he in the
The
ground?
Pit Fiend it's kind of flying above the walls. So it is in the air, but it's not like high up in the air.
Okay, that makes it annoying, I guess. Sure, why not? I'm gonna try it since I'm gonna cast Shooting Star on him.
Shooting star.
Shooting star.
Okay.
Not familiar with that one.
It's a homebrew one.
Oh,
Uh,
because
I
there's
was
like
gonna say that's a great ending of the Naruto Shippuden.
I was saying because I looked. There's like a ring of shooting stars.
well, I'm actually it's a little bit out of range, so I'm gonna descend a little bit.
Okay.
Just enough to be in range, I guess, like 30 feet.
Where is
No,
shooting
let's
star
do
in the
50 feet
palm?
actually.
Good range spell attack.
And so
damage.
it's a roll to attack. Why did my thing close?
Hit critically on the
Okay.
D20 roll.
Oh, okay. So it's
1920.
kind of like a fairy fire a little bit, but damages.
And also a little bit like a hex, kind of like
27
hex
to hit.
Oh yeah,
warlock
that
thing.
hits.
Ooh.
Ooh, good damage.
Nice.
That's good damage.
Nice.
Thanks.
Nice.
Yeah.
This is a third
What
level.
does it look
This
like
is a
as you
third
cast
level
this?
spell.
Yep.
Did you upcast it?
Nope.
Who is that on?
Yeah, is this
Pit
from the
Fiend.
elemental one that I sent you?
That's the
There's
one
one
that
that
I sent you.
Oh,
And
that's right. That's right.
I asked if I could add it, and you said like sure.
That's that's better than a fireball. I guess it's more of a targeted.
It's targeted,
attack,
yeah.
though.
Yeah, it is a target.
Yeah. What's it look like as you cast this?
I think even for a third level spell, that's really good.
It would be like with the darkened hand. It would be like a pull, like a push and pull motion, and it would eject from the palm.
Okay, yeah, kind of like the starry pattern on your body, like one of them becoming brighter and launching out, streaking, leaving a trail of like stardust as it hits the pit fiend as it's flying, causing more stardust to kind of just explode around it and cling to it as it has this now kind of starry glow to it.
Okay, and then from where I was, which I assume is further, I'm gonna move the hand 60 feet, so over here. Still in the air, but I'll move it again later.
Okay.
And that PNG.
Make
Because I remember we had a
it bigger.
token
Make it
for
bigger.
but
There you go.
there we go. Yeah, so I'll just leave it there, and it's still in the air.
Can it move that far? That's pretty.
60 feet,
Wow.
or up to 60 feet as a bonus action.
All in circles still.
All right, is that it?
I am going to move a little bit more over here too.
Okay. Reminder: the heart gate thing is open.
Oh, I forgot about that. Okay. Yeah,
Okay,
that will be
so-
my turn for now.
Sweet, Saran, make your save.
Yay! It's my
Let's
turn.
go.
Oh, it's no longer my turn.
Womp womp.
Shut up.
Adam, I guess.
Adam. Okay, Adam's gonna jump at you, Saber.
Yep.
So he's going to make a hit against you. That is low roll. I don't know what the total is going to end up being though.
Oh, it might not hit. It might not hit.
19.
That misses.
He
Hey!
jumps. His fist thuds against the your exosuit, but just doesn't land square on. Kind of is a glancing blow. As he's falling, he just lances out to hit again. That is a 27.
Damn, that hits.
What's your AC?
23.
Oh, okay.
A big target.
You're lucky. This is a low roll, dude. 16.
Well, so I take I have taken so much damage. I don't want to hear I've got lucky rolls or low rolls.
16 damage from that one attack. Where did my other D8 go? It just fell. He's going to swing again.
Well,
Did you-
That is 25.
hit or damage?
To hit.
That hits.
Okay. You're going to take 17 damage. No, 27 damage.
Oh, wait. Boston, what kind of damage is this?
This is bludgeoning.
All right, half damage.
Yay!
Nice. Okay.
So the first one was 16, so that's
16.
only 8. So what are the other ones?
The other one was 27. So 13.
13. 107. Okay.
Okay, and that's it. That's all you can do.
Save.
Save, yes.
Spencer, I'm gonna try my
You're not going to believe it.
Spencer, I'm gonna try my best not to hit you.
What?
Nat 20.
Yes! Oh, turn of the fucking tides!
He
Wait, who got that one?
slams, punches into Saber, drops, and suddenly he goes, gasps, his head rolls back as he begins grabbing at his hair, heaving as his consciousness returns to him.
Oh
and he's
my!
filled with a new rage at Asmodeus.
Oh, finally!
What was that?
That's freaking Korok.
No, I just need to
All
get
right.
in that 20.
Saber.
You're not getting one. I need to maintain concentration. So
Adam art will happen first. What it kind of already does exist, actually.
is it charisma or is it a con save or con roll for concentration, Boston?
Save.
On save.
Con save. Did I roll that? Or did I roll?
Does Adam need to make a con save?
Hold
Oh,
on.
true.
Or is that when he ends?
Okay, so that's a 23 con save for Saber. So I should be
He did end
okay.
his turn in the area, so he would fall victim to it.
Or is it when you enter?
I think it's both.
It's
He got a 29, so he's good.
okay. Well,
He'll still take the
I feel
poison
bad,
damage. though.
Adam. Yeah. Well, that's when my turn. That's when his turn starts, not when my turn starts.
Oh, well, that happened. His turn did start. So.
Well, you are flanking now, and he is allies. Oh, but I guess it doesn't matter.
Well,
you're big. You're
Third
big.
roll,
Well, here's-
36.
That's also he's on the floor, and he's
Okay.
this guy.
Oh, that's only 1d6. I'll roll 2 more. 10 damage of poison.
Okay.
Adam has pretty
He's
high
actually
health, so
resistant to that, so he's fine.
Well,
He coughs a little bit, a wee bit.
Adam's in a really bad spot now.
what is that?
It would have been nice before.
Does
Because,
Saber visibly hesitate?
No, because can't he tell that Adam's back to normal?
I don't know how close attention you'd be paying to him with Asmodeus right up in your face. I guess
That's what
would
the
you
point
be?
is. I don't think he would be.
I mean,
think-
he's kind of like you.
Number one.
He is kind of below, like
Yeah, so Asmodeus is like up in your face, and he's down on the ground. So still,
he's not even up in his face. How high up is Asmodeus?
Basically at face level.
yeah.
That's true.
Hmm.
Ooh,
Okay,
yeah.
well.
Unless like Adam was
I said,
like, unless Adam shouts, "I'm back!"
like I said, I'm going to try my best, Spencer, not to hit you.
Okay, you're not
Does
hitting
this
me
hit
with
you,
that.
Spencer?
It does not hit me.
Okay.
Adam's like, "I'm
That's
back!"
the
All of a
important
sudden,
We're gonna need a healer
So-
in this.
well, thankfully,
70, 80
Masters
foot
there.
cone.
I imagine it won't knock him down.
So, Boston, I'm going to do an absolute zero, the absolute zero sword.
Okay, hold the
So-
thing there.
What was that?
Hold the cone there because the ice does like form.
Yeah, is it not staying there? Because it's staying there for me.
It is, yeah. I'm just saying,
Okay.
make sure it's held there.
Also, I mean, if he's
Uh,
above him, like, how does it work? Does it come from your foot, or is it like an attack? He might be so
True,
low.
it might just be mid-air.
Yeah. Yeah. So it only.
He's
Yeah,
yeah.
actually,
So
let me stop with this. So I think part of it would still touch the ground,
Mhm.
but it's probably just going to be like a bit of ice. Like, oh, one sec. Oh, geez.
might just make like
Oh, jeez, Rick.
difficult terrain around him.
Kind of just like it catches this wall, it catches this a little bit.
I
But
mean, I could
other
have
than
been
that-
here.
Hey.
Yeah.
Don't you do
But anyway,
that
yeah.
now.
Asmodeus, standing before you, you take your frozen blood sword,
Hey
swing
now,
it as
hey
it
now.
kind of begins to dissipate, turning to this frigid fog that rolls out and begins to just freeze the very air itself, freezing around Asmodeus. He has to make what kind of save?
Him and Adam need to make con saves.
I don't
If-
think Adam
if
has
we're
to with where
including
it's
that.
positioned.
I positioned it specifically to hit both of them.
He pointed it down.
I brought it upwards.
Oh, okay. So it's
It's
a it's a triangular prism and not a cone.
But like you
This-
said,
I
he's in
guess.
it. It's where's it coming from? Because you're up in the air, he's on the ground.
I
Yeah,
started the sword drop.
if you swung it straight down, you could hit him. So in that case, your cone would just be
Just
Around
going
them.
down.
yeah. So it would just be a radius around you, pretty much, at your feet.
Okay. So yeah, they both need to make that con saves. Con saves.
Okay. Adam got
This is
a 32, and Asmodeus got 27.
damn. Both succeed. Okay, so they will take half damage of 12d10.
It's pretty big. Adam will
Uh,
be alive still, so there's still something left in him.
12d10 cold. It's 12d10 cold damage, which is also, and it is difficult terrain on them now, or in the radius, I guess.
Hmm.
Um,
Asmodeus is on
so
the air, so
it's
Oh my
it's what's
gosh.
it's slash
She got
it's
flashbanged by
slash
that.
roll.
jump scare.
12.
12d10.
Where's
Oh.
where are the spaces? Is it
What?
is it that? Okay. So 63 rounded down.
So,
So 31.
That's
so
what,
31.
31.
Or
31 cold
don't
damage.
you usually round up for us? You kind of.
I don't know.
I think Boston usually rounds up for us.
We've been rounding down recently.
Have we?
Mm-hmm. I've noticed.
Okay.
So that's 31 damage of cold, which should hit him, hopefully.
Yeah.
Okay. And then Snake Chakram.
This is rush of frigid air hits him, just encases him in jagged icicles. Then you bring up your snake, wielding the Chakramant's mouth. Roll to hit.
Yeah. So it's okay. Let's go. Nat 20, please. 28.
That's
That hits,
still.
yeah.
I mean, at least it hits.
So that is going to be. I forgot how much damage that does. That's a lot.
And this is just a
Slash.
single attack to him.
Yes. .42 force damage.
Oh my.
Okay.
Well, does it get sneak attack? Actually, no, it doesn't. Never mind.
Yes.
Ignore that.
Although I could have tried to make a case for an advantage, but
But yeah, you
I
kind
think
of you turn, exposing your back to him as the tail kind of whips out and hits him right across the chest, cutting pretty deeply with that chakram. Before you kind of turn back around to face him.
very. Oh, okay. I mean, that basically got rid of all the stuff he healed last turn.
Yeah.
So it's too bad. This is probably my last turn in this program.
Well, he might be focusing both you and him.
Yeah, Sigurd, we might need to revisit this form and give it some buffs, I think.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, Asmodeus is just such a.
To be fair, it's been used against Asmodeus and Titanus, so who knows?
True.
Yeah.
This would probably feel a lot more powerful against some other people.
Yeah. That's my turn though.
Okay. Drake.
All right. I think just to be fair, I haven't been keeping track of how long we've been in a battle. I'm going to say it's probably been a minute, and I'm just
I don't think
wondering.
it's been 10 rounds, honestly.
You don't think it's been 10 rounds?
I don't
No.
think so either. A lot of the what has been happening on combat has been like trying to.
I think it's
figure out
probably been
what
like
you guys were
6
doing.
or 7 rounds.
Yeah.
Okay, if you think I was going to try to be like, I think to be fair, that at least I'll have to use some mana to maintain my form. But okay, if you say so. 38, not too bad. Not too bad.
That's good.
Yeah. That heals up what he took from me. What you took from me. I'm just gonna keep on seeing that he's still hurt. I'm just gonna keep on laying some healing words into him, which I should have went down my spell slots from when I healed him last time. So here's another level 5 healing word as a bonus action. Level 5. Yeah, that's still that 1 on that last one. 15 this time. Not that much, but
For me or
Now,
for
with
you?
your
for you.
Oh, okay.
with your movement, Drake, you can get within range of the heart and can interact with it.
So I would say, so she said like there, and like, do I feel like it would drastically change a lot of stuff if I do that?
Well, this is the method of escaping, so you can go and try and make the heart scale let you guys escape.
Just to let us escape. Okay.
Just release, like send you back.
Okay. Okay. Not knowing how everything is, but seeing as this may be a way, he's not trying to run, but he's gonna try to at least make it so that hopefully this will help. He's gonna fly over. Like you said, I can probably get about there.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna see if what do I see kind of right there?
So as you enter, you see that throne before the heart, or just like right behind it, the heart hanging in front of it, and it's just sort of boom, 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 beating. But you can sense some sort of power kind of within it.
Okay. Do I see, and his wife's in there too, Adams?
You see the throne, and you can see the face that Asmodeus had pointed out earlier, which is his wife's face.
Okay. So I'm gonna get you all out of here. I swear it. I'm just gonna put my hand to it.
Okay. Now I'll leave this up to you. What is Drake doing to try and reach out to this heart scale and kind of beseech it?
You're back.
He's gonna do like what he was trying to do before with praying to Mialafu. He knows this is Mialafu's like heart scale that's in here, but with his background in with the group.
Overseers.
I can't remember the
The
group.
disciples of Malthu.
The disciples of Meowthu. I feel like maybe like he can recall like this, just kind of. I want to say chant, but like I'm trying to think of a better word. Just like this thing that they would say to like
Mantra.
yeah, like a little mantra. I don't ask me to come up with one on top of my head. That I didn't
What
think that
check
far.
would you like this to be?
What check would this like to be? Nature. Just
Sure.
because
Yeah, go for it.
and everything. Come on, a good nature. Ooh, almost nat 20, 30.
Okay. You touch the heart, and your hand like sinks into it as you reach into this power, and you kind of bringing up the remembrance of the feeling of tapping into what Meowthu's old words were, and just kind of that familiarity with the overseers and that key that is within your soul. You channel all of this as you feel yourself make a split-second connection with the heart scale. What do you ask of it?
Of it. Sorry. Sorry, this is a lot.
Good
trying to
old
think.
wish spell moment.
Yeah.
Now you know what I
Wait,
felt
are
like
you
when I
using
had
the-
mine.
Are you using Wish?
It could be considered wish at this point.
I walk away to turn the oven on. What happened?
Drake went up to the heart after the gate opened, and he is now interacting with it.
Making
I heard that part, but that's about it. So
What was her
confused on why
name?
we're treating this as Wish.
What's her name?
Benzozia. It was Benzozia.
Yeah,
I couldn't remember her
Benzozia, yeah.
name. So I can't think of as much. I will say
Anything within the bounds of Hell's dominion.
within
That'd
the
be
bounds of Hell's dominion.
So removing you and your friends from Hell, fully within its grasp. Really anything to do with Hell, within reason, of course, but
What about removing Benzozia from hell?
Or I was thinking, right?
Tell it to kill Asmodeus.
Yeah, I was gonna say, could I say, remove Asmodeus' power and make Benzozia the new ruler?
is that what you say?
Because she's on her side. And she's up against Asmodeus, who's removes Asmodeus' power. She's the new ruler. And then she would help us be able to get out. Because I don't think it'd be fair to add that and then be also help us and Adam and his wife escape. I feel that's too much, right? And Drake doesn't just want to escape. He wants to make things better here. And the best thing he can think of is that Asmodeus loses power and Benzozia takes over. Is that
give me the exact
feasible,
wording of what you are asking?
okay?
As if you were talking with Heartscale itself.
I would say remove. Ooh, okay. Yes, remove. Take away. Take away Asmodeus' power and give it to Benzozia and make her the new ruler of Hell.
Okay. As you ask this,
I feel like that's good. I feel like that's good.
You can see it expand and then quickly, in a singular heartbeat, contract as this kind of booming comes out from it, rolling across the entire battlefield. As it hits Bensozia, she is lifted up into the air, and as it hits Asmodeus, he's kind of already in the air, but he kind of gets like lifted up as if he's getting picked up by a UFO almost. And you can see all this kind of red energy swirling around him, leaving his body and swirling through the air to Bensozia into her as her own sort of like robes begin to appear, wrapping along her. They're just like these white robes with these red flowers on them. As it wraps her entirely, her horns grow even larger. And these sort of like golden arcs piercing through all the horns appear, 2 of them. And kind of out of the back of her head, her hair goes up, wraps around almost in a cocoon as faces begin to kind of peer out of the hair, as she's just kind of got a big lump of faces coming out the back of her head. And her wings extend even larger, almost ending up with like a 30-foot or 60-foot wingspan. And Asmodeus, his horns shrink, that kind of like soft glow to his skin fades away. The pure quality of his skin, like the lack of blemish, is no longer there. You can see some wrinkles begin to appear, some blotchy like scars almost, and his muscles get a little smaller as well. And he drops to the ground, plummeting. As he hits, you hear his bones crack. And he lays there shaking as Bensozia kind of rolls her head back, becoming very well acquainted with this new power.
Boston, I have a question.
What?
Is Saran back?
Saran is back.
Yes!
Pit Fiend is gone.
Boston, you should have said no.
What's gone?
Pit Fiend.
Oh, Pit Fiend, yes.
You
Yeah, you can see the Pit Fiend just going to disappear into ash. We can switch from initiative to kind of just role play now if you guys want.
Okay. Igneous is kind of right there in front of the queen. He kind of is seeing it happening.
Can
Yeah,
I
she
stomp
immediately-
on him?
Just stomp on him.
Just curb stomp Asmodeus.
I mean,
Just to make sure. Just to make sure.
sure. Yeah. Just roll me an attack.
Adam might do something too. He's right there, laying on the ground.
You said roll you an attack?
Advantage. I imagine he's
Um,
prone.
I don't really know what my attack modifier is. Strength.
Just
I
use
would-
your
just
shotgun
roll.
attack.
Okay. So it's a plus 10 then. So 23.
Okay, you lift your foot, bring it down, smashing into him, shattering the stone around him, crushing his ribs. Adam sees this, looks up at you, and begins like pummeling into his face, which is kind of poking out from underneath your foot, as his cheekbone cracks, shatters, pushes into the rest of his face. He hits him in the side of the skull, which caves in, and his fist goes about halfway. And he
Hold on.
pounds his
Now
nose in,
it's
his eyes in.
now this is happening to him now. Just
Yeah, and then he grabs him by the horns, and with your help of like pinning him into the ground, rips his head off with his spine, grabs him by the spine, and begins like whipping him through the air. As he goes to throw him, Bensozia reaches her hand out, and his hand kind of flies through the air over to her as she grabs it. I appreciate all of your help. Order
I'm going to freak
will
out
be
now,
back.
Cal.
Hell will no longer be such a chaotic and terrible place. It will be terrible, but
well, yeah.
But not that kind of terrible.
improvements will be made. I appreciate your help in returning my
Be
control.
adjusted. Thank Anubis.
Yes.
I mean, to think
it was a
that
great help.
what is your relation? How would he have part of your flesh?
It was a plan concocted long ago. He's been waiting to find ways to enact it, and I suppose he found an opportunity in your being here. I have yet to have a chance to talk to him, but
Yeah.
I suppose
Well.
that is the reason. Now, 1 second. Asmodeus naturally will be reborn after a couple days after being killed, but someone owes me a favor. And she holds the hand above her head, and she just yells, Uriel! As you can see, a gold like orb appear, which stretches into a circle, and off of it kind of branches like little pieces, kind of resembling rays of the sun. As it fully completes, bright white light fills it in, and you can see a hand reach out, and a seal begins to form. You can see these like circles appearing, twisting. Another circle appears, twists, and they kind of like almost like lock it together and continue to expand, getting bigger and bigger and bigger until this massive, super complicated seal appears. And Bensozia throws the head up as it lands in the middle of it. All those circles kind of begin to rotate around each other and then close in right around the head and just enveloping it in pure white as it shrinks and forms into a little shrunken head of Asmodeus,
Oh my god.
which falls into Bensozia's hand, and she just kind of with a wave of her hand summons a little necklace that wraps around it, and it goes onto her neck.
Wow. Sweet
Yeah.
accessory.
Saber, your blood melts, drops to the ground. All the chains begin to disappear, but you splat onto the ground with still some like holes in your body from where this happened.
Well,
And
Saber's
in pain.
in pain.
Saber's what?
I'm sure Rendon would be there to
Saber's in
comfort you.
pain.
Rendon's there to comfort you, I'm sure.
I think
Sure.
Adam's here to comfort me.
He's like, guys, what did I miss? Sorry, I zoned out there.
Saran stumbles around the corner. Like she kind of like falls a little bit, but she like puts her hand to catch herself against the wall. What happened?
That's Ren. We opened the
Are you still
gates
here?
with the heart scale. I touched it, and I wish that Asmodeus' power would leave him and go to Bentozia, making her the new ruler of hell.
Uh-huh.
And his head is in that little accessory there. There's maybe, I don't know when you necessarily got knocked out, but yeah, that's the important thing.
I need to sleep.
Well,
It's
we
also
all
And
do.
then she just falls to the ground.
Bensozia's going to kind of wave her hand in the air as the world around you guys kind of begins to spin and becomes just a blur until it returns back to that room you guys were in before with that maelstrom.
And drop us in the
You all
maelstrom.
You all appear on the platforms. She stands in the middle of the throne room, and she holds her hand up, summoning that brand from Adam, who is just sitting there, blood all over his face and his hands, kind of still heaving after the thrill of beating up the man that did this to his wife. And she's just going to place it into the back of the throne. The energy surges into his wife's head and the rest of the throne as people begin to reappear, falling into the maelstrom. But Bensozia catches Adam's wife, lifting her up and carrying her over to him.
The other people.
Falls into his bloody arm. Yeah, there's just people falling off.
There's just screams of pain as they enter the maelstrom.
And it's just all like a happy moment. He's reunited with his wife. He lost his just like
just those screams are happening. I can just imagine a manga moment where it's just like a bunch of small like screams in the background as he's just hugging his wife.
Just little bubbles, just like
She slowly becomes conscious as he caresses her cheek and kind of leans his head up against hers and begins to quietly sob. Bensozia turns to the rest of you. All right. This is all done. You've done your part. I can return you home.
Yes,
Where would that
please.
be?
But quick before you go, we did talk to Asmodeus and we learned some things. I just don't wonder if there's any other information that you have that you can give us, maybe about your son and just and whatnot.
What about the other one? Not what's his face.
Do you speak of Uriel?
Yeah, that's the guy.
He did say
I-
Uriel earlier, didn't she?
That was his father.
Okay.
They're half brothers. I just didn't know she had any information.
He owed me a favor by covering up his involvement in our affair.
Are you also aware of Uriel and what he's been doing?
I'm fully aware of what Diabolus and Uriel have been up to.
Any information do you have?
I have a vested interest in preventing them from going too far. I will not allow harm to come to my children, but I am interested in stopping them. I cannot help too much, though. I have a responsibility as ruler of Hell. I cannot meddle too much with the affairs of people, but just know Uriel is a softer soul than Diabolus. If you are to have any hope in reaching out to anybody, your best bet would be with him.
Saran stirs from her quick nap. And where might we find him?
Oh, don't remember. We
I
know
don't
where
know what-
Uriel. We remember where Uriel's, Saran.
Do I? As she looks over to you sleepily.
We did learn that Uriel's like in that kind of
We
remote
did learn.
town.
Yeah, we did learn. He's in some kind of mine or something, I think, is what I remember.
A mining town,
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I believe.
Oh,
He's-
that's right.
And reports
But
say
until he
he,
responds, I don't know what Diabolus has him doing right now. I'm sure whatever he's doing is causing quite a stir.
Saran shouts from across the ways over to Adam. Hey, Adam!
He now like grinning from ear to ear, like red eyes, tear slicked cheeks, looks back up to you after giving his wife a quick kiss on the forehead. What?
We have a safe place you could join us at.
or you can just go back home.
I have a homestead, actually. I would like to return there with my wife. I still have yet to show her the entirety of the world.
You're from
Oh,
Earth,
But I
correct?
appreciate your hospitality. Yes. Yes, I am.
There's a whole other world you can explore.
We'll start with Earth, but
Home is
I
home.
might take you up on that offer.
Someone smack her in the head, please.
Home is home.
Understood.
Speaking
Now,
of home, Bensozia, you said you could send us back. She smiles and turns to look at him. And she says, of course. And holds her hand out as the air behind, or the space behind Adam begins to kind of break away like just charred wood. Some embers being cast away from it. And he picks up his wife, turns around, looks to the rest of you, and just kind of waves. And then steps through as it returns back to normal.
I shout as right before he steps in. Enjoy your life. You always have friends
Turns back to
here.
you. You too. May we meet again.
May our paths cross once again.
That's what I said.
Please. Unless you're Damon.
What?
Okay. Now, turning to the rest of you. Would you all like to go home now?
Would you
I suppose.
Would you be able to return
Always do
us
more.
and our bodies to home,
I believe I would be capable of such a thing. Yes.
including
communicate.
everything we had?
Yes.
Hold on. Sorry, I lost connection again there. What happened? Did she say?
Spencer was just asking if he could return you guys to your, or she could return you guys to your bodies with your stuff, and she said yes.
Well, let's say, are you able to return? Are you able to return us just to our bodies, or like, would you able to like
She said that she could return us to our bodies and to our home.
and to home as well? Okay.
I think we'd like that. We've
Yeah,
been through a lot these past few days.
There's home.
Well, we never maybe figured out what they were doing on Earth. At least we stopped Titanus for
Also-
now.
Killed Titanus.
One last thing before you send us. Tell
Yes.
Carter I said bye.
And
She turns around.
Wait, what did he say?
He said, "Goodbye.
Milky.
Oh, thank gosh.
I'll miss your mama, Milky."
She smiles. She smiles and she waves.
Before we leave too, do you know if Mammon is in possession of the draconic mana crystals?
I apologize. I'm not that
Yeah.
aware of things that have been happening. I had the misfortune of being trapped by my ex-husband.
Well,
Though I do ask if you might have some authority or power over doing this. If you are to find out that Mammon does have draconic mana crystals, they're being sought after to be returned by those that are close to me.
I will pay close attention to Mammon's activities.
Thank you.
For now, I
appreciate
need
it.
to
Also-
return Hell back to its strength so we can resist a potential incursion by my son.
So you can return us to our bodies and home, but
Yes.
Igneous isn't in a different body.
well, he could just take them back then.
For
That
him,
should be
it's a
easy. That'll be
simple
easy.
matter of a plane shift.
Okay. Making sure. You never know.
Depends. It does matter. It is a case, like, because like, what is happening to our bodies? Is it like they just were left there, or did they take them?
There's
Burned
I
us
believe-
alive.
Post-mortem animal predation. The
I
usual.
believe Anubis has locked them away in some sarcophagi for me.
Oh, that's good.
If at all
Well,
possible, one last thing.
yes.
Stop asking her for things.
It's a small request. The moment Asmodeus comes back and you're able to at least talk with him, can you share a message from us?
I suppose.
She
Yeah,
lifts up
weird
her
request.
middle finger. This. Please share this with him.
Her lips curl a little bit at the end. And fine, I suppose I owe you that much.
Thank you.
Yep, there goes
Whoops.
again.
Thomas.
Thomas.
Alright, I think I'm ready now.
Spencer, that wasn't very plus ultra of you.
What? Oh,
That wasn't very plus ultra of you.
I'm sorry.
Okay, she begins to wave her hand above her head again, summoning this cloud of embers that wafts around, encompassing each of you and teleporting you guys back to the Sunseeker Mansion.
Are
So
we...
wait, I have my move to speed that?
So, how far after they fled is this? About like
Your mom.
I believe.
a couple
Um,
days?
Let me double check.
Calendar time!
Ooh,
Woo!
Okay,
Move to
so
speed.
you guys died 3 days ago. This is 2 days after the party got out of the city. So I think this is one day after you guys like started flying.
Okay.
So you guys, just in a poof of ashes, appear in the foyer of the Sunseeker Mansion. It is slightly. There's no one currently in the foyer area, and you hear a slight whooshing, as if it was quite windy out.
Who left the
Mr.
window? Who left the window open?
I'm gonna go and open the door that I assume is behind us.
Yeah.
Just like to peek.
As you open it, a gust of wind rushes into the room. As you look out, you can see the lawn going to a certain point and then stopping. And beyond that is just sky and distant landscape.
What happened to my house?
You can see outside, Mr. Lakes is just sitting, like legs crisscross, eating a bowl of porridge, looking out at the sky before he
I'm
turns.
sure Aster is very
He goes,
happy.
"Friend?
Mr. Wang.
Friend!" And he gets up, dropping the porridge onto his lap before running over
Okay,
and
well,
just kind of picking you up.
while they're doing that, I need to find Lower Deck. Interesting.
Oh, there you guys are.
Wait, are we all just right there? Where is everyone?
You're just in the middle of the house. I don't know. It's wherever they would most likely be. You can hear like footsteps approaching very quickly and rounding the stairs. I'm sure. Back, where are you coming from?
Lordak was kind of just, I wouldn't say patrolling, but just kind of like waiting for the others to get back because he's been kind of lonely.
I mean,
to put it on.
didn't he think that we were
All
dead though?
No, as far as I
He-
know, he wasn't
he
told
knows-
anything.
Everybody knew.
Everyone who was in the house, so like Lower Deck and
Yeah.
All in
I
dawn.
don't, I
Wait,
don't remember
Clack.
being.
Don.
If this was something told, I don't remember being told this.
You weren't there for that session, but it was assumed that information was spread to
no.
everyone.
Well,
Sorry.
nobody told me that this
It's
information
okay.
was.
I'm sorry.
So
I
go
mean,
with
I mean,
that.
I mean, still knowing Lower Deck, you guys, you would. I could imagine he would still react the same way. He'd be like, "Oh, you're back."
Yeah,
Like,
pretty much.
like he was like he wasn't worried. He's like, they'll be back.
I
I
died.
believe
I
Imogen
was
did
brought
say
back
something
once.
roughly around like they've gone to hell, but
He's
then
like,
they
well,
closed
how
down.
do? Yeah, have Lord Deck ask, well, how does it feel to die?
How was hell?
Well, you have now suffered my pain. Although I wasn't sent to hell, I was sent to be eaten by a kraken. But how was hell?
Do you know that we were in hell? Did you know that?
They were
What
just told that
information was spread to me?
just said
the information that was
Oh,
shared is that we
sorry,
were dead.
sorry.
That was all that
I'm
was the
sorry.
information.
I'm sorry. I was allowed
Make
to
up your
remember.
mind on the information spread to me.
The
I'm
information
sorry.
that was given was all that they knew is that we were dead. Where we were,
It also
they don't know.
it would also depend
Well,
because I did tell Suran's mom that we were in hell, and if she has gotten in contact
Well-
with Titus, then it's not natural that the rest also know.
Also, not only that, Lordok is just assuming that you are all bad enough people that you went to hell. I mean, he knows Saber did.
You know what? Fair, I guess. He'd be like, I'll just be like, well, it was definitely something. We'll have to gather everyone to let them know what
Oh,
happened.
you actually did go to. Oh, I just thought you were all. Oh, never mind.
Well, I mean, one or two of us probably deserves to be there, but
As you guys are talking, Felix comes barreling down the stairs.
Oh, just as I was going to teleport away to my room, but I still will do it, especially if I see him.
The heat comes down, you disappear.
Yeah, I just teleport to my room.
You all made
You
it.
think You think a god can't get to you in your room?
Well,
He's
that's
the
not what
god.
I.
He's
That's
the
not
god.
why he was doing it.
He's
You are
the
in
god.
my
of this
domain now.
Yeah, his domain is your
Domain expansion mansion.
Don't make Lord
malevolent,
Upshur's domain expansion in the
malevolent mansion.
Assuming
I was not
Igneous
trying
has
to
not
say
taken the
What?
news very well.
Yeah, no.
What
Yeah,
was his reaction?
Denial and anger.
Understandable. Well,
He did try to bargain your life with Asmodeus at one point. I refused it though.
all right. Well, I understand. I understand the frustration.
I think
Well,
he'll.
I'm very glad to see you all alive and back on
Yeah.
the material plane. That is.
Benzosius says hi.
Oh, yes. I'll tell her hi back next time I see her.
Yeah, and make sure you trust her as the new ruler of hell.
Oh,
Hey, Felix?
so it worked.
Yes.
Yeah, I mean we're back.
Felix, I have a question for you.
Very good. Very good. Yes, they were.
Do you have a way to cure my mind?
Cure your mind. In what sense? The
No.
childlike
Well, you see,
qualities.
Felix, I think it's a
you
lost
see, I'm back to
case.
shush you. You see, I'm back to my physical age.
Yes.
However, my mind has not quite recovered.
That unfortunately has to do with time-related things, and I, unfortunately, do not possess those capabilities.
Okay,
Plus,
I just wasn't sure. That's all.
need to be more careful with my involvement with you all. In fact, I had a bit of news to share.
We were about to say, I'm sure there's some news. Why are we flying now? And how are we flying?
Oh, yes. Well, the rest of your group was being blamed for the tragedy that happened with Avariel in that other city. They needed
What tragedy?
somebody to pin it on. Oh, you don't know that part either. Their mission to
Should
Avariel.
we just get everyone together and we can talk?
Yes, I suppose that that could happen.
I want to see my sister. Is everyone? Are they all? They're all okay.
Yeah, yes, pretty much. Yeah. I don't know how well they've taken what's going on, but they all are fine physically. Yeah, he rounds everyone up, whips up a quick dinner. You guys all
upon seeing each other, Drakewood and upon seeing Don would just run to her and give her just the biggest of hug, and he's like, I missed you so much, gosh. And Don would be like, well, I mean, I missed you too, of course. You had me worried there, dying like that.
Oh, hey, is Thomas talking to himself again?
I thought I only do it like every once in a blue moon.
Saran talks to Felix. I have a question. Did my mother ever stop by?
Well, she sent messages, very angry messages, but no, she has not been able to physically stop by. We are airborne now, though, so if
where are we?
Destination you would like? Somewhere above Eckington.
I guess.
Now that I've got everybody together, though, I would like to announce something.
Okay.
I have. Well, did he reveal to the rest of you that he is Anubis?
He has not.
Yeah, not to the ones that were there, just to the ones that died.
Some of you already know this. And he reaches in the back of his head and peels off the Felix facade like mummy wrap, revealing Anubis as he appears in that art.
Don be like,
What the?
Don, I'll see if Don would know who that is. We'll roll like a either history or religion check, whatever is best for her. See if she even knows who that is. Studying isn't much one for her.
Sure, yeah, go for it.
Was it history? What did I say? History or what?
Religion.
Religion. It's the same anyway. +0. Everyone's just like, what? And she's just like, who?
Oh,
Yeah,
Devon
who the
rolls
hell-
a nat 1. This is the one god he does not know about.
Yeah, you guys don't, somehow know nothing about Anubis.
Maybe.
So you two just don't have luck today.
Seeing some confused faces out there, he goes,
That's a 21.
I am the god Anubis. I have been aiding you in your adventures, and this has pissed off some very powerful beings.
I'm gonna say
I'm afraid if I
the last god
continue-
who interfered with our deeds, they got blamed for the death of Loki.
Yes, it was. There's a lot of bad things. My situation is a little different. I can't get into details, but I cannot continue traveling with you all. I've
Yeah, I saw that
done
one coming.
what I could. I have overstepped in saving you all from hell and a few other things, mainly just my constant presence with you. The rest of this lies in your hands.
I
But,
imagine, I imagine Igneous isn't here.
Yeah, no, he's not there.
But
Why did you roll that?
That's for Virgil.
Yeah, that's
Oh. I walked
I
away when
have
everyone else was
enjoyed traveling with you all. I've gotten great entertainment from it. And I wish you all the very, very best. I will be cheering for you, and I will be keeping my eye on you.
Oh, wait, two things really quick, and this is Rand speaking up. First off, are you going to at least try to talk to Igneous about all this first before you go?
To you mortals, the amount of time that I had known Igneous and the connection we had made would have meant a lot. But I have lived for thousands and thousands of years. Igneous may have a connection to me, but I'm afraid I do not quite have the same connection to him.
But isn't that important enough?
I feel like he
that
deserves at least some closure on this.
Whether or not you care, he clearly does.
Look, I have other things to attend to, and I cannot risk my presence with you much longer. It is putting you in active danger the longer I stay with you.
All right,
So
just
sorry,
go.
but no.
Hmm.
It's been a pleasure. If we ever meet again, let's hope it's under better circumstances.
Well,
And he throws his hands out as a sarcophagus spins into existence, opens up, and he walks in.
we won't ever forget what you've done for us. We swear.
And I won't forget what you've done for me. And he closes the sarcophagus behind him, and it spins out of existence.
Who is that guy?
That was Anubis.
Is that Lordak? Who said that?
No, that was Saber. Saber was trying to ease the mood.
Oh, okay.
Was.
And he says that it's like, and I'm just like, not Saber. I understand what you're doing, but it's a sad moment, and it's okay for us to be sad.
Was Felix.
You think I'm you think I'm not sad? All the
I
cat
know.
people in my life are gone.
I'm not saying that you aren't sad. I'm just saying you just all need to kind of sit. With
Me and Mr. Legs are just in the corner eating porridge.
Anyways,
He still got it all over his pants.
we have a lot to talk about what's been going on, and I'm sure you do too.
Oh, we do too. That's for sure.
You've gone for 10 days in there. Or I imagine what? I think, right?
Well, it probably was 10 days for you, but it definitely was far less for us.
Dawn's
Is it
like,
Dawn?
if it was dawn to us, it felt more like only 2 days.
Oh, yeah, for the viral team? Yeah. Yeah, it was about...
2? How How is that possible?
Well, through a manner of time alteration and of the sorts. Not from the
There's
hard
9
scale, but
days.
from other means.
Well, if that's the case, I feel like yours might be shorter to tell, so you go first.
Well, long story short, Avario has fallen. Quite literally, fallen.
Fallen, like out of the sky.
So we were able to get the shield down, but unfortunately, after that, Avario went flying. And, well, it flew above another city and dropped.
Oh no.
There were no survivors. Other than
Yeah.
whoever could get out.
Most unconvincing "oh no" I've ever heard.
Oh no! Really?
No.
Yeah,
That's
that's what it sounded.
horrible.
Well, sorry. Well, Drake is definitely concerned. That's just me not doing a good job.
No,
acting.
you're good. I just found it really funny because
Okay.
it sounded like you got cut off.
Okay.
Thankfully, we were able to interrupt the fusion of the... Because what was going on was there was a fusion of the heart scale going on with... what was that one?
Shiva.
Shiva. That's
Were
correct.
you able to get the heart scale?
No,
back?
unfortunately not. We were able to disrupt the fusion ritual. And we were able to get what's his name? Dang it, I keep forgetting all these names.
It's been a long time since we've heard about him.
What was the guy's name? Alex, or not Alex? Boston. Oh my gosh, that's my other DM's name.
Before, what is
Which guy?
Scotty's character?
Oh,
Changeling.
Nyx.
Nyx.
Oh, Nyx.
We were able
Nyx, that's
to
right.
we were able to separate Nyx from the ritual, which made the fusion unstable.
So is Nyx here?
Nyx is back, but currently, because like Nyx is with the League of Adventurers, right? Or
Yeah.
was he able to
It's
come
being
back with
monitored,
us?
if I remember correctly.
Yeah, they have him.
Well, at least
Nyx
he's
is with the League of Adventurers, and well, given
I'm-
what happened, I don't think we're going back anytime soon, unfortunately.
I will say,
so
probably going to end the session now, but before I do, just to lay out what you guys have before you, there's nothing currently pressing. Like, there's plenty of things that are happening, but direction's up to you. You guys have your flying house. I believe I had established that it's going to take more mana crystals to maintain invisibility.
Yeah.
So that is something that you'll have to figure out. But you have a flying ship that can take you anywhere, and as long as
Because we can get like with what we had about like halfway across.
Yeah, I'll get you some more stats and stuff on it,
Okay.
like fuel usage and whatever. So
Because we were going to like what African kind of. I know it's not Africa, but like,
Atlantis.
we were going to like somewhere in like what is the fave version of Africa or something.
Yeah, it's was it the same country that you guys had that whole goblin bar fiasco in?
Was it the
No,
same
it
one?
wasn't. It wasn't the same.
I think it was one adjacent to it.
Yeah, it was close to it, but not the same one. Just because
Was
of
it
that.
Testia? Is that the one? Because Lucidol is the one that you guys had.
I mean, we could probably figure out if we go back to the tapes. We'll have to go back to the tapes.
Okay. But yeah, you guys have full control of the direction of the story.
And light
Question,
role playing.
session next week. Yes, no.
I don't
know. I don't know. It's 22nd, 3 days from Christmas.
I'm good with having a session.
I'd be okay.
I
might be okay. I could, but
maybe it depends. It depends on when I'm traveling back. Because I'm going to be at my parents' house for
yeah.
after finals, and then heading back after the weekend, and then having Christmas here. But
I have to. Yeah,
that's basically what it is, Josue.
Yep.
Yeah. Nate never replied to my text, so I
Oh
hope
God.
he's all right.
He just came back.
Nate did.
I think. I mean, he's replying to my
Oh, he's
chats.
replying to yours now. Okay, that's good. Let him know we won.
Yeah, I told him that nobody
Do
died.
we? If we want to, we can officially end here. But I don't mind like for a few minutes doing some more just role playing and recapping with each other through our
If you
characters.
guys want to do that,
No,
I'll probably leave, but you guys
It's-
feel free to continue that. if you
I'm
wish.
I'm fine with that. Just it won't
Austin,
be
are
too much
you-
longer.
Say what,
Austin,
Christian?
you're good for a session next.
I think so, Felina. You didn't end up getting that next Sunday off, did you?
No.
Okay, then I if people are able to, I would be able to.
Okay, I just want to make sure because number one, it's your time more than anyone else. So
Yeah,
Alright.
I think I might be able to next week. Felina, there's
Yeah.
something about the week after though that we're doing, right? On the 29th.
Yeah.
Okay, so the week after this
Checks
next
out.
week, we won't be
Okay.
able to.
Okay. I mean, that
Okay.
most likely that session will just also be us just talking and like deciding what we're going to do.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Oh, so I can skip.
so hey, well, I mean, if you want to be part of the decision making,
I mean, I never get listened to.
All right. Well, I'll leave you guys to it.
Okay, bye.
so, I mean, it was his
Cool
decision.
session.
See you guys.
That was good. Yeah, I was gonna say, I want to talk more about what happened there because he talked about like you want to be able to go back there. Drake would continue to be like, yeah, Felix. Yeah, I know he's a Anubis, but I'm just gonna keep calling him Felix. Felix did say something about you guys being blamed for what happened.
Devon frowns and he continues. They never can seem to take ownership for themselves.
A scapegoat.
Exactly.
They can't admit that they did wrong or that they couldn't do it. Well, is there what else? I'm sure there's anything else that happened. Don's like, it was. I mean, we did at one point. This is awful.
Yeah, this guy's
Talk
8
about-
people. Like Virgil interrupts. And
All right, well,
points to
okay.
everybody that wasn't there.
Could we not like? I mean, that's an oversimplification of things. I mean, that is what happened, but it was this whole thing, just like to like be able to gain favor with like the Keen there, which apparently some of you guys know, as the who used to be the mayor of the under kind of world of the Varial. Drake wasn't there; he wouldn't say anything. Saber would. Who else was there? Virgil. Or no, not Virgil. He wasn't there. Who was there at that time? It was Nyx. Jin. Jin probably there to be like, oh, that guy? Yeah, he was
Kruvar.
weird. Kruvar. I mean,
Okay, guys.
Lordak never got to meet him because he died beforehand.
Yeah. Okay, guys. That was it.
Yeah. Is that it? Oh, and Cinder, but he's not here right now.
Thankfully, we were
Okay.
able to disrupt some of Diablus's plans.
But yeah, but part of the demon thing, like we just had to do that to gain favor and try to work our way up. But like it kind of all went to crap anyway because we went to some library and that's where the time dilution happened. We were in there for probably not that long, but then we came out, 8 days had passed.
And things proceeded to escalate quickly after that.
Yeah. We did learn something while we were at the library, though, that could be useful. We learned about a way to maybe unlock the potential of a heart scale. It's hidden. Supposedly, they said it's beneath the library, right?
Something like that. But yeah, we actually didn't learn. We learned of it.
We
not
learned of it.
learn.
We didn't learn it. Yeah, we didn't have time, but like we learned of it. I don't know how that works now that Varial got lifted out of the sky and
There's
is
two
toast.
situations that could likely happen out of this. Either this artifact of sorts is still there and there's some passageway now revealed, given that Avario was lifted sky high, or this is all in the rubble of both cities. Either way, given the fact of what's happened recently, there's likely going to be a lot of God agents there.
Hmm.
And whether it be League of Adventurers or Eden or whoever it might be, if we are to go there, we'll likely have to fight our way through whoever is there.
Potentially.
We're fugitives
Hmm.
now. Well, I was
Well-
already a fugitive.
I mean, we kind of were as well. We were just believed to be dead.
Well, now you're not.
Well,
Well, I guess you are, to some extent.
yeah.
After you died, they... Well,
What do you know about our death?
Well, after we returned from Avario, we were told to wait while they gathered the rest of our group. And after a little bit, we were told news that they had found that you all had died. But Igneous was nowhere to be found.
Yeah. Jin speaks up. I did let them. I did tell them about what happened, in Androakia. So, they knew about that, but then, right, and then you guys went to Earth and everything, and that we don't know what happened there.
Well, it's as everything was discovered, we died.
Well, we can go a little bit more in detail than that, Saran. We went to Earth. We got to this place called Japan. Took a boat. There was even some craziness happening on that boat. We met this guy called Gideon. He was really nice. Oh, Gideon. Oh man, I wonder if he's still alive or not. Have to ask to see if maybe to try to contact him, see if he's alive or not. But anyways, but like, yeah, there's like this ghost on the ship that was possessing people and killing them. It took possession over Saber, but then like somehow he was able to resist it and like and kind of absorbed it. And that's how he got back to normal size at least. And also now he is much more actually full demon. So yeah, that's one thing that just happened there. And then with Gideon's god, they transported us to the island. Ran into some trouble. We were gonna be stealthy, but messed up and fought this one guy. Did we learn his name, our characters? Oh, we did from Anubis, right?
What?
Yeah,
Wait, what?
the sniper guy.
Yeah, we knew from.
We knew his name beforehand.
Did we
Yeah.
know it beforehand? I don't
Yeah,
remember.
their names are being thrown around.
They were okay. Whatever his name was, I don't remember.
Underwater.
we fought him. Titanus came, did a number on us. We were able to take down Titanus, but unfortunately, we were so weakened that the other guy came in and just swept through us. I still need to figure out how to take care of that guy. He's a problem.
I'm sure we can figure that out, and as we have time and safety right now,
And
and
so,
the element of surprise. They think you're dead. They
yeah,
think they might
unless
have the upper hand with your deaths, and given the fact that you're now alive, that's an ace in the hole that we now have.
I mean, they know at least some of you are probably still alive, but not all of us. They thought they got rid of some of us. Oh, I was about to mention Igneous here. Well, not here. He's not here right now, but Igneous got separated from us and somehow ended up in the astral plane while we were on Earth. Igneous, what was it that you had? Just explain to me what you had said before, and then Drake will kind of relay that.
Oh, Ignis is not there.
I know, but like
Oh, no.
he's asking like what you had
Oh.
relayed in the past, out of
About
character.
what happened in the astral plane.
Oh, that consciousness that he, like the shard of thought that he got hit with, activated something in his mind, like awakened another side of him, and this thing trained him to refine his ability. That's pretty
Yeah,
much it.
so that's what he said happened. And he would reached out at one point and to us and found us while we were in hell after we had died. We were lucky that we had him. A lot of stuff happened in hell. I think that might be the craziest thing that's happened. Yeah, we overthrew Asmodeus, the god of the ruler of hell. And now Benzozia, his wife, is now ruler. Dawn's just like, well, that sounds, yeah. I mean, that's crazy.
To
He
defeat
went
a
to hell,
god
beat the god of hell.
in his own domain.
Well, we got lucky. I was only able to do so because I made a wish on the heart scale.
A wish. Devon mutters that to himself.
But he wished that he lost his power and Benzozia became ruler. Also, while we were down there, we met someone else named Adam. Very strong guy. He searched every level of hell to find his wife. And Asmodeus had taken over him, but we were able to get him back, and he helped us in the fight.
Interesting.
No, very good. He's from Earth. He said Kansas? Is that what he said?
I believe that's the place. Though I hate to interrupt on all of this, she turns to everyone. I need to go talk with my mom.
That's okay. Thank you again for coming with us, Saran. I'm sorry that it went how it did. It took much longer.
It's okay. And she is just going to start drawing into the ground for the next minute a teleportation circle. And she's gonna basically teleport to where her mom would be, which is her first guess would be the summit of where all the ancient other dragons are, or at least the Council of Ancients might be.
Drake would also turn to. Oh, Drake would also mention about Oh, I know. They didn't need to, because I'm sure they would have, Jin would have, or someone relayed about also what happened with Drake, with him finding out that, like, there's a key to inside of him about how to unlock the heart scale. Drake even would have probably said that when Dawn was mentioning that what they found, be like, oh, well, now we know of 2 hints or something to unlock the power heart scale. We're not quite there yet, but
All that remains is where to find a
first
heart
we need,
scale.
yeah. Well, I mean, we did find one in hell. That's how we made that wish, but we couldn't just take it. I
Hmm.
think it's in.
Have an idea. It's a long shot, but it's really all that we have at this point.
Is that?
I need to figure it out a little bit more, refine it. I don't know a place yet, but it has to involve my parents.
Oh yes.
I forgot to ask Boston if we leveled up.
Oh,
Oh! Ask him. Yeah, it's like I feel like
level
they
up.
did.
We literally fought a god. Because that means we're level 17 then.
I mean, our group maybe at least the hell group maybe leveled up. I
Yeah.
can see. Maybe not like the others, because we definitely did a lot more compared to.
We did basically 2 missions.
We kind of almost did 3,
Yeah. 2
basically.
on a side quest.
Yeah.
Quick 5-minute adventure. The 5-minute adventure.
We know where they are. We just go fight them and come back.
It's Rick and Morty. We'll be in and out 5 minutes.
5 minutes. All right. The 5-minute adventure.
Just
Oh, Rick!
come back, cried.
I know where that is.
Yeah. Drake. Just one real quick. Drake would be like, I don't know if you probably haven't been in contact with Dad. I imagine you haven't heard. Do you know that he remarried? Don be like, wait, what? Yeah. What was her name? She was like the queen of nature or something like that.
Queen of
I don't-
Fae.
the queen of the Fae or whatnot. Like, wasn't she like a mantis lady or something? Was she mantis like?
I think she was.
Yeah, I'll just describe her to her. I see about kind of like what happened there, and she's like, "Well, she sounds like a bitch."
That was funny.
I don't care. I haven't met her, and I don't care for her. Well, I think she is just. I think overall she is. What she's doing is she is trying to help and whatnot, but yeah, it's uncomfortable, especially since I mean I never knew Mom, so like seeing her how Dad is with her. Is that kind of how it was with Mom and them? And Don's like, I mean, to be honest, I don't know. Ever since I could remember, they've been worrying about their fight, then the war. I mean, I know that they loved each other, but I saw it every now and then. But well, at least they makes her happy. She makes him happy. And while I don't have the best relationship with him, I don't wish him harm. He is my father. Yeah, it's takes some time, but we'll figure everything out. Anything else? Oh, John would be like, oh, and I punched the frick out. Well, I didn't punch the frick out of. I yelled at Salazar for being a prick. Salazar would be like, at this point, pick it up. I said I'm sorry, all right? Dean. Um, But yeah, well, it just sounds like we've all just had a lot. I'm sorry if it seems like you had a lot more than we had to deal with. Well, we all had our own stuff, so I mean, it's the same amount of time, so it doesn't matter. Maybe just maybe next mission, whatever it is, some of us need to take a rest. At his point, Drake kind of just walks to go away, but he kind of stumbles and just crashes on the couch. And it's just oh, I think I'll just lay here.
Valin gets a sending message from Igneous.
Oh, he does.
Yep. I'll chat you what he says.
Wiz,
Okay.
is there any art of you?
Shut up.
Oh. It took me so long to figure it. I'm so tired.
You too. The gang's all here.
Hmm.
Meanwhile, I'm just trying to think of someone who's not right there now. Other than Cinder. I guess that could just be the meme. Meanwhile. Salazar would still be there. He wouldn't have been able to go back. I mean, he could have gone back. We could say maybe he went back even. Because I think the teleportation circle is in the house to go back there.
Dvalin looks kind of outside at the windows to see what time it is. You kind of notice his head glance towards the windows.
Let's
And then
see. It was midnight when we. It's probably actually late night or early morning. I imagine, unless it's different
Boston didn't
from
say.
hell. Unless it's different from hell. Whatever, though.
Yeah, Boston didn't say either. But considering that Aster was able to see Mr. Legs, I imagine it's not super dark.
Trick going over to Duvall and be like, "You look perturbed, more than usual."
Just
Sounds like a diss.
a lot on my mind.
Trust me, there's a lot on my mind too. You definitely learned some things down there in hell about how and why a lot of people are on Diabolus' side.
I feel like
And-
many don't understand quite the weight that this might all hold.
Yeah. I mean, freaking, we had to betray and go against the rebellion down there. And yes, that rebellion is for Diabolus so that he could take over hell from his father. But a lot of people down there, they're just doing it because they want hell to be better. And yeah, hell is meant to be hell, but from what we saw down there, it was truly awful. And even a lot of people, I feel who don't deserve that are down there. So that's why I'm hoping Benzozia will change things and work with people.
Change. I've heard that word a lot recently.
What did you learn? What's has you thinking like this?
It's just, I've been thinking of that word more specifically a lot lately. There just needs to be change in the world. But not the change that Diabolus seeks.
Or even the way that Aaron's wants it, where the phase restored to its natural order.
Devon shakes his head. A utopia, even if successful, is not for the betterment of everyone.
Mm-hmm.
Let me ask you this. How did you learn best? How have you learned best from your experiences?
How have I learned? I've learned that things aren't just black and white. That it's it's a lot more complicated than I thought it was. I just thought for a long time
Saran blinks away.
he was evil and that we were good and we had to stop him.
What I mean to say is, how did you learn not to touch a fire?
Oh,
Did you
well,
learn by someone telling you, or by actually touching it?
well, imagine I remember I learned it from Eru. He taught me as a kid that
Now,
fire is should be stayed away from.
now take that in a less literal approach. How have you learned best from your mistakes? By people telling you how to do things? Or by you experiencing failing and then learning from those failures?
That's a little different. I guess mostly that last one.
Exactly. A utopia would have none of that. Everyone would be in line, everyone would do the things that one head of it all chooses and decrees for them to do. And there's no room for error. We don't learn. We become mindless machinations, I guess you could say.
Mm-hmm.
As much as this world has pain and suffering in it, it's that pain and suffering that causes us to learn from our experiences. I learned I can't trust Eden, as he points to his face. Not in the slightest.
I learned that from the moment they denied us help to get home.
Well, I had hope. And, well, I was promptly taught that hope should not be placed in them.
Mm-hmm.
And that's the thing that I wish to get at here, is, yes, change needs to happen, but not a change where there is no pain. It needs to be a change that has a system that functions more healthily,
Mm-hmm.
better
We
within
can't-
its order.
Yeah, it definitely can't go back to the way it was, but we don't want it to be what Diabolus or Aaron wants it to be. There has to be some middle ground where there's change that happens.
And that's
it's
why
good
we need to
change.
bring the Overseers back.
Yeah.
My gut's telling me that they likely know the best way to get that to happen. Or, if not, maybe we might be able to have enough of a say to aid in their decisions.
Mm-hmm.
But as long as Diabolus exists and is a threat to our realms, all realms, we should not rest on that. We need to keep moving. We can't simply dally.
Exactly. Thank you again for keeping everyone safe there in Avariel.
I tried my best. There were some things that were out of my control, but I did what was
Also,
possible.
I wanted to kind of post it happening. I want to roll to see if I heard you say like a wish, huh?
Yeah, go
See if
ahead
I
and
kind
roll a
of noticed that
perception.
was weird. 19.
I mean, he wasn't like really quiet about it. He was like, I wish, huh? Kind of like muttered it, not whispered it.
Yeah.
So I think you would have heard it.
Yeah. Well, the way you reacted to what I said made me think that something happened similarly where you wish something to happen. And it's because of that that at least you guys are okay now.
Yes. I take no pride in this, but as was stated earlier, yes, I did indulge in the consumption of others, which did result in a temporary transformation within me.
You did what you had to do to survive.
Exactly. This transformation gave me abilities, and one of them allowed me to, I guess you could say, wish upon a star. Not that we could really see the stars in there, but
I'm sure it was like hell in there.
oh, it was. It was very much so. Probably
But
what
hey,
you experienced was similar to how we experienced things.
I was gonna say, but hey, I think we got you beat. We were in actual hell. We were in the 9th level of hell fighting against Asmodeus above his maelstrom of screaming souls. Sorry, I don't want to, measure.
I
Have a measuring contest, but
wished that Nyx would be brought to my location in that exact moment. That's what disrupted the ritual. But it lowered the shield and the dome that was surrounding everything, but caused the city of Avariel to fly away. Was it going to do that to begin with, originally? It likely could have been the case. But
well, now we have a giant shadow dragon to deal with too.
that wish was that triggered the, I guess you could say, the destruction of 2 cities. So in some sense, my actions were the cause of many deaths. However,
without us, Avariel would have been doomed, and even more.
exactly.
If you had allowed that,
he raises
that
up his hand. I understand, and the fact that we were able to lower the dome allowed us to disrupt many of the things going on with the armies that were being formed there. It could have very well likely been that those 2 cities were doomed from the beginning, and many more. But preemptively, those 2 cities were destroyed sooner than they had a chance to even escape. So
Well, one was. Yeah.
I have a weight on my shoulders. It's one I will have to bear. But
Well, if anyone can do it, I know you can.
I think it's my time to step out now. As he kind of gets up from his seat. I'm going to retreat for a bit. Think on some more things.
Okay.
And he goes to step outside.
All right.
At this point, it's really just
Yeah.
the only characters that are here that are our 3 characters is Virgil, Dawn, and Drake.
I guess I will just to do one last thing, just to see if there's anything. I'll go to Igneous's door and tap on the door. Are you alright?
You don't hear a response.
Okay. You don't have to talk. Want to let you know what happened, and tell you about what happened with the other group. I relay the info, and says, "Take your time, and we'll meet back up later. Okay? No, you can
You
always
hear
still."
no answer.
That okay was knowing that I wouldn't hear anything. That's just okay.
No, I know.
Yeah.
I'm just telling you right now. You're talking to the door. Igneous is looking at you.
Oh, well, he doesn't know that.
Yeah, no, I know.
Talk to the door.
Yeah, pretty much talking to the door.
I mean, I could
Igneous
always.
cannot answer your call right now at this moment. It's like a projection of
have-
Igneous appears. Igneous cannot take your call right now at this moment.
I
Please leave a
don't-
message after the
I
tone.
don't have locate object on hand, so I could just try to be like, all right, where is this thing that I know is on him? Yeah, well, at least we have our stuff back.
Well, Suren just teleported away with the draconic mana crystal that Igneous was going to ask her for again.
Oh,
No,
Yeah,
it's
it's
fine.
okay.
It makes for a story,
yeah.
and she has that in case she needs it.
It could be useful for her.
Yeah. I don't know if she would remember that she has it, but if she
Alright,
checked
well-
her pockets or whatever, she would notice.
She
Yeah.
likely has it in her bag of holding. But
Yeah.
she's her mom is definitely anxious to see her as soon as possible, and so is she.
Anyways,
Well, her mom is she doesn't know that she's alive again.
Yeah, so it'd just be like, "Ooh, I'm a ghost to haunt you."
yeah.
You're grounded.
Give-
You're grounded.
Ah, dang it.
Either in like the message or like maybe before the next session starts, so we could do to like we give a brief recap on like what I think Drake and Devon talk. 'Cause I think that's really good.
Yeah.
And
And yeah, like Igneous is going to talk with the Valen, and we're probably gonna have that too.
yeah,
Yeah. Do we still want to do that tonight?
Probably not tonight. I
Yeah.
need to finish packing.
I think that's good. That makes sense. Like Igneous probably is just alone time, and we're all just gonna rest.
Yeah.
So I
do
need
you?
to head out. So
Yeah,
unless
I
you
need
need
to
anything
pack.
from me,
I need to pack and finish laundry because
Okay.
I'm flying out, but I think that should be good for me.
okay. Yep.
Uh,
See y'all.
Alright,
Bye.
night.
What?
Oh, before I leave, does the Valen have the ethereal site yet or no?
I would say. Let me double check on that. Hold on. Let me go to Conversations Union Boston. Sentinel, Haze Gaze, here we go. Yes, he does.
Okay, so you will be able to see Igneous.
If
I
he was to use his synth ability to do that.
Oh, so it's not like static.
It's not static. He still has blind sense,
Okay.
so he could sense if you were nearby.
Well, I'm in the ethereal plane basically. I'm using
Okay.
rope trick.
What was that?
I'm using the spell rope trick, and I think if you can see into the ethereal plane, you can see into that.
Okay, but do you like let down the rope at all for him?
Yeah, like once Igneous sees the Volling stepping out, he's going to like, come out basically and use it again.
Okay, he would notice the rope and start climbing up it.
Yep. Because
Yep.
I doubt that anybody else has anything like that, and I think Igneous is aware of that, so
Yeah.
we want to be disturbed.
Dvalin's haze gaze, because like recently it upgraded. I upgraded it to allow sight into the ethereal plane, and that's kind of like the start of him gaining his ethereal senses. To which is kind of how he is going to try to locate where his parents are.
Gotcha.
I'm just gonna go ahead and stop recording really quick.
Oh, you're still recording.